best in anime and Japanese gaming.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Do it! Just do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Nothing is impossible! You're not gonna stop this! No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Buckle up, because it's starting now. Yokoso otakus. Can you guys hear me? Seems weird. There we go. Yokoso otakus. Yokoso otakus? I had this on the totally wrong channel. Well, hopefully the audio sounds okay. I'm back from being very sick for quite a while. My throat's still a little funky, but we're back today. We're going to play some Shujinkou, which I'm very, very excited about. I have really been missing this game, honestly. Brett, welcome in. How you doing, man? It's a cat in a box. There's a cat in a box. We're going to go live in the vertical here in just a minute. I guess I don't have my stream deck today, so I'll be doing everything manual. I didn't realize that wasn't connected. Yeah, so I am starting to feel a little bit better now. We're going to get back into content, get back moving with the page, moving forward with it. I missed it a lot, and I missed this game a lot. So, but you finished Dispatch today. You know, everyone keeps bringing up that game to me, and I heard that it is just so magically good. If I didn't have the craziest backlog of stuff, I would play it. What did you think about it, Brett? I am very interested in it. I'll probably have to wait for a sale or something like that. Been spending a lot of time with my 3D printer. I got this cool Switch case, and it's like wall mountable, so I can mount it on the wall. And you loved it, man. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing from everybody. I heard the story's really, really good. Let's see. Before we get into it, I guess I'll make just a quick announcement, which isn't anything too big, but I can say one thing and one thing only about this, but I got a review copy of Romancing Saga Minstrel Song International, which is the newest remaster that comes out sometime next month. I'm unable to say any more than that, but I can express that I'm very excited that I got a review copy of it. And that's, I think, all I can say. I've never... So, okay, I have to talk about this really quick, too. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I've never played Romancing Saga, and well, I can't say anything. I wasn't I wasn't familiar with it, so it's been, well, I'll talk about it later, but I just want to tell you I have it and I'm very excited. Brett says I expected to love it because it's the old tell. Yeah, you said it was the guys that worked on was it Wolf Among Us, which is I think probably their best one by far, like narratively. Wolf Among Us was incredible. I wanted to get the what are they? They're called Fables or something like that. The comic books that go with those, and I never ended up picking them up. Maybe when I go to SacreCon this year, I'll peek around and see if they have any good deals on them. Yeah, Wolf Among Us. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it's got to be amazing then. I'm having a little bit of chai tea. Keep me a little bit spry tonight. Other than that, what's been going on with me the last couple weeks since I've been sick? I've been playing a lot of games. And another game that I've been playing that is an indie game that's very, very interesting is this one here called Brave Function. And this I thought was a dungeon crawler. It's not, but it has this really, really interesting mechanic where you actually play like blackjack. That's how like you fight. The fighting system is blackjack based. And it starts off really simple and it actually gets somewhere that is impressive and makes it not completely luck based. And this game's like only $10.99 right now. If you guys are interested in this, it's like the lightest version of ecchi you could ever imagine. Just incredibly light. They have kind of a warning for it, and they say the worst thing is the game over screen. The game over screen is nothing. I'm telling you that right now. I would not even have a problem playing any of this game in front of my kids. So that's been really interesting. And if you guys are interested in that, I highly suggest if you like card games and RPGs, that one's pretty exciting. But it's been a while since we played Shujinkou, and I'm probably going to have to catch up on stuff. Nintendo's probably mad because set footage of the new Zelda movie is on the internet right now. Oh no! I bet they are. Marcelo, how you doing, man? That's wild. Yeah, I think I saw a picture of a princess, the person who's playing Princess Zelda, like out in the forest or something like that. All right, anyway, before we go that way, let me turn on the verticals so we can get vertical going for those that like vertical and to get me a little bit of reach because I pretty much killed my page. I'm very glad you guys are coming in and I appreciate that so much. It is an incredibly kind gesture and does help me right now coming back after a hiatus like that. So I think everything should be all set up to go, and we're going to jump right into the game. You have reservations, but you'll give it a chance. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not overly excited about that, but I think that I just honestly, I think I've drifted from Zelda over the years. It was my favorite game to the point where I have 2 tattoos. My first tattoo I ever got, I hand drew my own self and had it tattooed on me. It's Zelda, the Triforce from Link to the Past with the sword going through it. And I don't know. Since then, my fandom has lowered a little bit, but I think it's really cool. People like it, and I think if people think the show is really good and want to watch that, I think that's just fine too. All right, so it looks like we are live on vertical and horizontal, and the Triforce is cool for tats. It's just beautiful imagery. It is beautiful imagery. We're gonna get into it with Shujinkou. Shujinkou. I don't. I'm like all over the place. Ugh. Shoot, I said that, and then I need to have my pop-outs, my pop-out chats. And I've been doing this thing now where I just pop out my chats, and I don't even watch, like, unless I have issues or whatever. I don't really watch how many people I have streaming or watching me or anything. I don't really think it's relevant. I kind of have a buddy that didn't agree with me on that too much, but I stand by I feel like it is a little bit irrelevant to know how many people are watching me at any given time. I feel like I should just be myself, how I am, and not make changes based off numbers of people in my room. Save data conflict. Please choose. Uh-oh, what's happening here? This is not good. I do like that they have this screen, though. I've seen this a couple times before because I do have a little bit of cloud issues here. So it looks like our local save data is only at 7 hours and 52 minutes in, but the Steam cloud data puts us at 8 minutes and 13 seconds in, or 8 hours and 13 minutes in. Yokoso! Green Slade, what's up, my guy? Been on a big Studio Ghibli kick recently. Donnie, how are you? Can you be a stream mod? No, I'm sorry. I actually have plenty of mods. I have a lot of mods. More mods than I need for how small I am. And then I'm pretty good at taking care of stuff myself. So anyway, I guess this is a cool feature to start off. This game has probably one of the best save data conflict screens that I've ever seen. And it makes it really clear here to know that we should be using the cloud. Otherwise, I'll be losing, 13 plus 8 is 21 minutes of gameplay. So let's go with the Steam. What Ghibli films have you been watching? We were watching Ghibli Fest there for a little bit, but I missed out on some of it, unfortunately. Oh, also some very exciting news. I have not one, surprisingly, but I have 2 video game consoles, if you want to call it, coming to me this month. So that'll be kind of interesting, and I'm sure we'll be doing something with that. Analog has released their very long-awaited Analog 64, the Nintendo 64 with HDMI and 4K output. Plays native games, hopefully plays the EverDrive. It's been delayed for a year plus, and it's just a mess, and it's coming out. So I'm getting that, and I'm really excited about that. I'm also getting a really cool special project made by a YouTuber named Taki Udon, and if you're into like game modification or stuff like that, Taki Udon has excellent videos. And he started to make a couple projects himself. One of them is a FPGA hardware emulator that is the Mr. Pi, but the version that I bought is the, they call it the Superstation 1, and it actually looks like a PlayStation 1, the PSONE, PS1, so it's that rounded one that's kind of thinner. And it looks just like that. I also bought what they call the Superstation Dock, which is a CD module. And I will be able to take my PlayStation 1 games that I own physically, which is actually more games than you would think, and play them on it. I'm also able to do everything you can do with a Mister, which is, do hardware emulation for all the big retro games. I'm really looking forward to both of those output in HDMI, so we'll be able to play those on the stream, cover stuff on the stream. We're getting into it. Let's get in here. And I'm supposed to be doing a makeup stream for 4 hours. I don't know if we'll make it to 4 hours, or maybe we'll make it longer than 4 hours. We're just gonna have to go through this and see how this goes. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys want to see this or not. It's kind of entertaining a little bit. But I have my my mask that I've made. I unfortunately have many more pieces and quite a bit of painting to do, but I'll just show this. The stream's looking extra crispy. No, nothing different. All the settings should be the same. So yeah, this is my mask, if you can see it. I probably sound all weird, but this is part of it that's constructed, and it does look pretty cool. So today, I actually got some UV resin, and I put it over the teeth to make the teeth look kind of extra slimy and shiny. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how I did my painting. It took me many, many hours to do that, and I have kind of a plan for the whole thing. It's Katana Man from Chainsaw Man, and this is the back of it. Oh, you saw the PS2 holder? Man, I love that PS2 holder. I would show that off. I've only printed 2 of them out, and I'm gonna need like 6 of them. But I was showing off. I have a Switch one too, and this holds this holds 14 Switch game cases, and then in the front, there's slots to hold all of those games, carts, just the carts of them, so you can just grab and go with the carts. Green Slate says it came out nice. Thank you, sir. And this is wall mountable, so I don't know if you can see it. Maybe hold on. Anyway, I'm gonna put it between our lights in the back, and I'm gonna do kind of like a pillar in between the lights of our of these games and get them off my case, because I originally got the shelving unit for my Shin Megami Tensei games, and then it got cluttered as I put everything else on it. But anyway, now that the lights are on, you can kind of see there's a little bit of a gap. I guess I have this down a little bit, but yeah, there's a little bit of a gap there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, let me pause the game really quick too. Yeah, so that's pretty freaking cool, and I'm down with that for sure. But I'll have them kind of lined up, and that's where all my Switch games will just be on the wall straight between my lighting, which is pretty awesome to be able to do. Anyway, so this is the back of the helmet. This attaches to the front part with magnets, though, so I can actually drop the front part of my mask and breathe when I need to. On top of this is some unfinished stuff here, but on top of this, basically, is the hat, and it's totally, this is the raw state of it, pre-painted versus post-painted. And so I'll have the 4 pieces of the hat, and it'll make kind of a big helmet when it's all done. It'll all be connected. 3D printers kind of changed my life. It's been really cool. In fact, I kind of want to see if I can get some game stuff too and print out some of the games that we've been playing, stuff for those and stuff based around that. I have some do-at-night stuff I'm doing there, but let's see. So I need a price before I can give a real opinion on the Steam box. I'm not interested in it. I don't think that that's a thing that I need to get into. Just because I have a pretty powerful computer, and I got the Steam Deck, and I know they are doing the whole Apple ecosystem, Apple style ecosystem thing, but I think I'm just kind of good with what I have right now. But I think for those who want something like that, that's great. Hi. Okay, so from here, I'm trying to think what our main kind of objective that we're trying to do here is. So we got the big stinky Nunu out over there. Davis, how you doing? Welcome in. And yeah, I'm gonna do more of the PS2 holders and stuff too. I also have this really cool. They released a 220 sock you can put your phone on. Oh my god, that's wild. I'm really all over the place today. Yay for me being a bad streamer. Map kind of looks like a QR code. You know what? You're right. If you looked at it in the right way, it would look just like a QR code, wouldn't it? For some reason, I remember it having more transparency to it, too. I wonder what happened. Am I misremembering it? Maybe I'm misremembering it. I'm going to jump in here. I just want to see what my camera looks like. Yeah, we can do the camera like that. I think that's fine. It's up a little high, but that's fine. All right, I'm trying to keep doing on my mouse and keyboard. So let's see if we can't get a little grasp of where we're at. So right now, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Did I do my, there we go. Okay, I'm just hitting the wrong buttons. X is the button for it. Okay, so we're kind of on the left and the middle, and I just don't know where there would be anything different. I mean, it looks like there's some stuff over here that we haven't got to explore, but I'm not totally sure. Yep, I just got caught by him. And I think this is the guy that only moves when I move, so we're probably okay. The really icky ickies aren't here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go. Oh shoot, did I run into him? No, I did not. Okay, so let me see if I can remember. Strike, and we go Ka, and every time. Oh, here. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So we want to go Ka for Mosquito. Ka is Mosquito. I do remember that much. And we learned last time on our playthrough, I was super stoked that, I was really super stoked that it turns out that all the animal names are like the real names of the animals. So as we learn these different monsters we're fighting, we'll actually like literally learn the Japanese words for these different things. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I feel like I should have expected that. We have Ka and Kame. And oops, wrong button. Okay, okay. And he knows he doesn't know Ka. And I'm still kind of cheating. I forgot to mention it. If you guys like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. If you're new here, your subscribe would be welcome. Okay, so... Well, he has Ka. We know that already. And he doesn't really have anything, so we'll just do that. Yeah, let me know if there's any issues with the audio and stuff like that. You need something up, you need something down. Why can't I get? Why is that not working? Why is that one way? Oh my god. Okay, well, out the way we came. Do. Hi. Alright, and... like the 3D printer kind of content I'm doing. I'm thinking about doing some more shorts and stuff too with it. I think I'm kind of lost at this point though. Found a small rock. Cause I think I remember I'm not entirely sure how to like progress from this point. Like to move forward in the game, because it feels like we've kind of explored all the... Oh, we have Area 3, though, so we could rip off there. Wah! That's not what I meant to do. I don't know why. I have problems with the controller, I think. I thought that my controller was bugging, but I've actually come to realize that it is me. I am the problem. Okay, so we got Kame and Sakana, and Kame is going to be... Wait, what? Whoa, wait, oh. We'll get used to it here. Ka, and we don't have a Me, but we do have a Sakana, I think. We have... probably the top one. Sa. And Sakana... None of those are going to be good. We'll make it work. Alright. And we do have Ka. And we had Sa. Yeah, it was cool learning B is Hachi, right? That's what I thought was cool too. I like that stuff. actually just kind of makes this game. As a person who really likes Japan, I really like how they do this stuff. It does feel like I'm learning more about just the overall picture of Japan. Where did that go? Where did our thing go that we're trying to get to? My navigation skills are poor upon coming back, apparently. I can't even find myself. Go this way. Can we fish? I can't remember if we can fish yet. I think it said something about needing a rod, yeah. Hashi, my bad. Hashi, not Hachi. Oh, did I say... Sorry, did I say it incorrect, too? I think I read it right, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so we're in Area 3. Yeah, this is our new area. This is where the rubber meets the road. So if we want to navigate to a new space for us... Yeah, this has those really scary red guys. You typed it in correctly. Well, it's good to find that and to correct yourself. I really, I was watching Keen today, and, realized I'm not very, I get kind of embarrassed really easy, and so it's hard for me. Oh, come on. Really? That's why we didn't get that one. Stinkadoo. Yeah, and we got one of these geeky eggs up here, too. Those guys, they move, like, on their own, too. Which is not fun. Nobody likes that. But he didn't see me, so I'm fine with these little guys. I think we're strong enough now. We're good here. Okay, preemptive strike. We got Sakana, and Kuma. Do we have a? Well, we have a Ka, so let's just go with what we have for sure that we know. And oh, if he has Ta, he might actually no. Ku and Ma. I know I'm kind of derailing here, but has anybody played the Romancing Saga? I'm gonna have to kind of talk around things, but I'm just wondering if anyone's played it. Fish out. You see, Hiragana has a question mark in it. Oh yeah, because because we haven't used Ku and Ma on it yet. I think that's why they do that, but maybe it means that we haven't learned that yet. I don't know. I feel like we have those. So it says we hit his orthodontal weakness. Attack the enemy with the missing Hiragana. Well, yeah, it's Ku and Ma, because they kind of spoil it with the English above it. Oh, it's because I haven't used Ku yet. That's why. But I don't think anybody has Ma. So, well, that gave us Ku, I'm pretty sure. Shiomizu? Does that mean white water? Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, salt water. Salt water. Shio is salt. Okay, that makes sense too. Bum 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 bum. Game over here. Okay, nothing to check here. So that didn't refresh on us. Oh, because we were just here. Shame on me. I guess the only thing I know how to do... Yeah, we don't like this guy because he moves on its own. Oh my god, it's nighttime. Ugh, and if I remember right, that one was like the big butt kicker. Is that a Kanban? I don't know, man. The enemy name is hidden from the enemy if you set your difficulty to normal or harder. Oh, am I thought I was on normal mode. Did I play easy, maybe? Okay, thank you, Rice, by the way. I appreciate that. Rice Games. Rice Games has been wildly supportive of these playthroughs, which is just incredible. Okay, Konnichiwa! Think. Okay, strike, and that's right too. I was gonna do some. I'm gonna release some shorts for this game too. I've been meaning to do that. I was gonna run them through my AI thing I pay for and see if there's any clips it finds that are any good first before I start manually doing them. Manual ones are always better though, in my opinion. The AI ones are just kind of quicker sometimes. And sometimes it finds some good stuff. I didn't pay nearly enough attention to how those attacks did, so we're just gonna throw them out here and see what we get. Oni, actually seemed to hit it good, it looked like. Oni no te. So back to what you were saying, you're watching Keen's stream and... Oh, I was just saying that I'm really embarrassed and kind of like shy, and I don't like to publicly make mistakes in front of people, which has been kind of a big part of challenges I've had playing learning games on stream. Because I always feel like there's extra pressure. But I think it's so cool how that there's people that are able to come in and watch that kind of stuff. Come in and watch that kind of stuff and be able to actively participate and stuff like that. I like how you put these worksheets out that I really like, because I'm going to print some out and then I can kind of just privately write stuff down and follow along with things and note learning processes. Go. That's all I was saying. There's just a lot of people. I'm really ultimately just kind of a big old chicken. Not really sure here. Fiddlehead Fern. Yeah, his notes are cool. Yeah, I think I ended up I think I bought it for like $10 is what I did, because I don't pay for a lot of his stuff and he gives so much out for free. Bit more advanced, if you ask me. What do you mean a bit more advanced? Oh, like yeah, I think a lot of his learning stuff kind of goes over my head, but for me, I just think it's a really good thing to learn that. You're gonna want to head to the middle, the north room where the Yaja. Ah, okay. That's kind of where I was thinking, is I need to clear the map in those spaces. Thank you, because I think I've actually spent last stream kind of meandering around too. So we got Hitsuji and I know these things and I'm reading them, but I'm just kind of like, wait, did I have Sue? I have Sue. And no, Sue, Tia Sue, that's there. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, we got him that time. Alright, and we want to go... Oh, ooh. Wait. No, that's Sue. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I was saying I do find that just listening to Japanese is very beneficial for me, and listening to learning and hearing his thought processes and stuff like that as well. So it's really, I have a funny story to tell everyone. I think I maybe talked about this in Discord a little bit too, and I've told a couple people like privately about this, and they kind of are like, "Oh man, oh I'm so sorry." But I guess I want to preface by saying that this isn't like a oh no how sad thing. I find this comical. So right in his face, yeah, okay. No. These things are such a pain in the butt. Maybe if we go this way and come back. Made me totally forget what I was saying. No! I forgot how running works. We have to like answer questions like, Okami has the extra of which organ? What? What? No, tongue? Okami has extra eye? I never even notice that. Greenside, oh, I know, right? That's what I'm like, no! No! Insect with flesh-eating venom. What is Ebby? I feel like Ebby is the answer. Nope. Not again! I know, I'm just miserable is why. Get me out of here. No, get me. I think I went the wrong way. We gotta go back anyway, so I think we'll eventually be able to meander there. Should have wore my brown pants for stream today. Yeah. Okay. Wait, did I lose him that quickly? Wait, how am I losing him really fast now? Eh! Usagi and Neko. Neko. Usagi. Wah! Usagi. Sa. He has all the T's. Not even at all. Wait, someone have coal? Oh, we don't have net. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten into the ends yet. If we have, I haven't mentioned them. Nobody else has nets. Sure, yeah. Do you want to save? Sure. You'll never see me combating taking a save. There. This game is bad at it is. It is a fun game. Another thing too, I have noticed there is a number of my friends that have bought this game recently. And I always kind of find that a little funny. Did I let him go far enough? Come on over here. That's good. We got it. Big thanks to Rice Games for that, because we've been struggling the last couple streams. It took me so long to. It's hard when I take breaks. Like I'm glad that I'm feeling better now, and I'm gonna get back into this because we'll do this back again on Monday too, so it won't be too big of a break. I just kind of lose my juice a bit. It says we don't have ult or knees, so I guess we just smack people around. Sleep? Oh, we can't mess with these guys. We gotta start at least trying here. Oh no. Oni does darkness. Darkness Oni. We got Demon Golem. Level up. I have so much I want to say about things that I can't say things about. Not this game. Nothing related to this game. I'm very happy I can freely talk about this game. All right, let's learn. We got Zabutons, Zasaki, Zankoku, Zatsudan, and Zashi. So Zabuton is a Japanese cushion. Zasaki is a seat. Zankoku is cruel. Zatsudan is small talk. And Zashi is a magazine. Hiragana character that has been marked with Dakutan or 2 dots, 1010 with additional Dakutan original phonic pronunciation Sa is changed to Za. Very cool. And if you want to listen to it. The Za, not the words.
Za.
Za.
All right, that was a good one. I like that. I like having fresh map to explore too. That makes me feel good. Also, I was getting a little stressed out there running from things. We're not gonna go there yet. I'm not quite feeling that adventurous. We will go that way, but let's pick up some more homie beads here. I do this all the time. This is a shame on me. We got ambushed too. The Hitsuji. He's the one that has Sue. Yep. Wait, no, it's the other Sue. Why am brain no worky? Trying to think what else I was playing when I was sick. I was thinking about grinding in this game, and then because I was sick, I was like, you know what? That might not be a great idea, though, because what if I grind and I don't want to progress, so I'll just grind and grind and grind and grind. I'll be like 800 billion levels. I mean, not really. It would probably stifle me at some point, but you can go through that out of just sheer force of will. Lore, we got learning about Uma, the horse. These majestic gray stallions streak across the land at speeds surpassing most humans, employing their swiftness to pursue prey with Sanrin. Revered for their prized hooves and mane by the Genyanese, these horses have recently become too potent for the average samurai to subdue. Uma.
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 Uma. Now we learned horse. Which I honestly, so this is kind of funny to say. I think a lot of you know that Uma is horse because of a very popular mobile game right now that is trending wildly all over the world. Americans are really loving that new game. with the horse girls, horse waifus. I don't remember the name of it. Hold on, guys. There's some Kaneki orbs here. Sweet, let's check them out. So exciting. The moment of discovery, that intoxicating feeling when you're about to learn something new. There's just nothing like it. You didn't know that? So which characters are on... Oh, I missed what they said. I forgot what the button for things there. Oh, there's nothing like it. So which characters are on these orbs? Ah, here we go. Let's find out. So this one is Ga, which is Ka with Dakutan. As in Gakusha or Gakushu. You would use those examples. Bet this orb is going to be your favorite of the bunch. We'll see. What does the next one have? Looks like Gi. Has words like Gi Kyoku and Gi. Let me guess. The next one's going to be Gu, right? You're right. It's Gu, as in Gun. This is Ku with Dakutan. There is some sushi near your house. I like the horse emoji. Uma. Or Ush. No, wait. Uma. You're saying there's horses. Why did I read that as sushi? That's not even... The text is like, it's like, I have good eyes, but the text is like this big. You have Uma near your house? Really? I didn't know you lived anywhere that's... I guess California always kind of surprised. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. There's another familiar concept. Ge is in Genya. It's a very beautiful example. This last one is Gol, like the words Golkai. Not a bad group of Kaneki orbs. Uma. There's Uma near your house is what you're saying, not sushi. So your favorite was the first one, right? Actually, it's the one with the character for Gu. Yeah, but bet we know why. It's because that one's a wood element orb, right? Wood is a good element to have an affinity for, though personally I prefer flame. You're always so calm and cool, but you're drawn to the most chaotic element. Isn't that ironic? What if Shu recently or secretly wants to set the world on fire? What if he's just been waiting for the right moment to conquer everything? What if... Shu, you wouldn't... I think you might be having a bit too much fun at my expense, Toshiro. You're right, sorry. Alright, so we got new Kaneki orbs. And we do want to create a new set. You live in the hills now. There's a little ranch by your house. Oh, that's so awesome. I miss being near horses and stuff. Alright, so we got Uma, and then the rabbit was called... I'm trying to think before I reveal here. Usagi. Alright. Usagi. Wait, what? That's not an Usagi. He's got all the tags. I feel like we're kind of over leveled now. Maybe not over leveled, but I feel like we're leveled. Didn't they call Sailor Moon Usagi? I don't know. Is she a rabbit? Sailor Rabbit Moon? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen Sailor Moon in a really, really, really long time. I was actually thinking to see if the kid wouldn't like it. She's kind of, I think, at an age that would be good for that. We got some Usagi no Mimi, Horsemane, and Horsehoof. I can't believe it, you guys. In 2 months, we are going to be back in Tokyo for a very, very short time. And honestly, I'm probably going to be a very sad boy when we have to leave because it'll feel way too short. I think this is a resting spot. I'm going to hope it is because otherwise this is a bad spot. Something nice nearby. That just might be my stomach. Resting. You are running low. If you are running low, rest spots can be used for healing. The amount recovered depends on the specific resting spot. They do not provide unlimited or indefinite healing, although it is free to rest at a resting spot. They can only be used once per day. Seems like a good place to stop and rest. How are you feeling? Want to catch your breath, Shiro? Okay, rest time. I don't know that we really needed it, but I could use a little break, me too. I'm hoping my stamina will improve after this excursion. I don't want to hold you guys back at all. You certainly aren't, I promise. Yeah, bud, you're doing great. And you're reminding us how important it is to rest now and then. I'm not sure I'd be so good at that without you. Well, I can help. It's so awesome. I know, I'm really, really excited. I really want to see JoJo World. I want to see JoJo World so bad. Oh, I'm so excited. That's going to be my birthday gift to myself. Maybe a challenge, but let's try to find a comfortable spot and settle down. You kidding me? I'm already eyeing this patch of grass. I'm hoping we don't run into any issues like we did in Osaka. But looking back, it's like, I don't know. I think maybe at the moment I was feeling away, and like really the reality of it's probably not all that bad. Not gonna lie, that felt so dang relaxing. I'm not shocked y'all nap all the time. Yeah, well, I gotta keep my strength up. And I ended up not even making a video on my feelings about that because I didn't think it was fair. I think that it could have just been just really, really poor circumstances. Oh, there I am way up there. Okay. Alright, well, we got a big old door right over this way. This looks like there's got to be some scary things in here. Alright, Uma. I need to change my Kaneki orbs, too. I don't know what I'm thinking here. And then tomorrow I am still planning on, hold on. Can we do, no, we can't just do that. Can we? We can. We can just save whenever we want to. Man, this game is awesome like that. Say boo. What was that? Man, this dude was just like freaking fired up right here. He was ready right away. He was just hanging out like, yo, when's Dre gonna come through here? Let's scare the heck out of him. He won't even see us. Dark now. All right, here we go. Here's a bunch of stuff. Woo. Woo. All right, so we have Asobimas. Asobimas to play. Tanomimas to request or ask for help. And Nerayimas. John, welcome in. How you doing, bro? Verbs in Japanese are categorized into 3 groups. Godon, group 1. Ichidan, group 2. And irregular group 3 verbs. Iku to go is a Godon verb which undergo vowel changes in their conjugations. The polite form of the verb is ikimasu. Ikimasu? Yeah, okay. Where ku changes to ki. Ikimasu. Okay, this one, this is that other game I played. Man, they threw that at me, and I swear my whole life was just like, wah! It's a lot. It's a lot to try to process as an American. John's doing good. I'm doing good too, man. I'm glad to be back on stream. I even have my little hand. I got this because I figured it would be kind of fun for like little shorts. Like when I do YouTube shorts videos, I could like point at things with my little hand. Bree immediately had to take it to work though. All right, let's keep reading. Neru to sleep is an Ichidan verb which undergo changes only towards the last Ru character. The polite form for this verb, yep, they have to show that at me, of course. One thing that I'm just always pointed out at being miserable at. Um, finally, wait, no, the polite form of this verb is nemas, which, where the, okay, so we got some character replacements there. Is replaced, with mas. Finally, the two core regular verbs are, thuru, to do, and kuru, to come. In polite form, changes entirely to shimasu, and kuru changes to kimasu. I don't think I got all that, but over time we will. These are good things to know.
遊びます。頼みます。狙います。
Female now.
遊びます。頼みます。狙います。
Very cool. Alright. Learning. What happened here? Oh, okay, here. I don't feel so good about this. Shu puts his hand gently against the door. There's something immensely powerful behind this door! Yikes! Even I can feel that. I've got chills. They're multiplying. Sorry. I hope we're all prepared for a challenging battle ahead. I've never felt a presence like this before. What do you think it could be? After all the stuff we've seen today, it could be any number of things. Let's hope it's not too different from what we've faced so far. There's no way we can turn back now, is there? I'm afraid not. The number of beasts we'd have passed on the way back alone is... Hey, if you don't want any part in it, that's okay. You can wait right here, and we'll give the all clear when it's over. Really? Shiroto pauses for a moment, then shakes his head. No, I can't just stand around while you two go off and fight some terrifying monster. Besides, something might find me while I'm here alone. I'd rather take my chances with you. Ha! I knew it. Even if you wanted to wait out here, you wouldn't be able to stand your curiosity. What? Even if you wanted to wait out here, you wouldn't be able to stand your curiosity. Did I read that right? Maybe I did. And how many times do I gotta tell you? Nothing will happen to you, not while I'm around. You say that often enough. It must be true. I've got your back too, and since you have ours, this thing won't know what hit it. Actually, I forgot it's the way the camera is. Come on! Ah! There. But you know, if it's too strong for us, get out of here. Don't worry about me and Shu. Just get yourself home. But I'm not just gonna leave you guys. Shirto, listen to him. We'll handle it ourselves. Then get away once you know you're safe. I won't put myself in danger. Thank you. You got it, buddy. I know sometimes you need to be reminded of stuff like that. Remember, we're doing this so nobody else in the village gets hurt. That includes you. We can all sense this thing's power. It's emanating like the smell of Takua. Yuck. Pickled daikon radish. I would eat that. That sounds good, actually. That sounds really good. Pickled daikon. Hold on. I think I've had that before. Let me Google it here. Oh, that's what that was. So when we stayed at the Kinosaki Onsen town, they had this as one of the things we could have. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, they had at the Kinosaki Onsen town, we opted, because we stayed at a ryokan, to get like a meal. And we met up with my best friend and his wife. So it was me and Bree and my best friend and his wife. And they woke us up in the morning and had us go to it was dinner. We had a dinner that we went, and they prepared it was like a number of courses for the meal. It was incredible food. I really, really appreciated it a lot. Well, I should be ready to find out what this thing really is. I suppose we should be on your highest guard. We have no idea what it's capable of. I would rather explore the map. I just want to explore. Oh yeah, speaking of which too, I wanted to see, can I see? Japanese level is rookie. Mode emphasis is learner. Main text display is English. Main text is Romaji. Subtext is Romaji. Subtext. Game difficulty is easy. Oh. Oh, we are playing on easy. That's so strange. I could have swore that we were going to play this on normal when I started, but... Okay. Well, I guess I've been more worried about things than I should be. You like to get sick? No, I don't like to get sick. Why would you think I like to get sick, John? Do you think I enjoy being sick? Have I given that indication? I've been working on my health too. My doctor told me I'd lost weight and I was able to fit into one of the shirts I got in Japan a while ago, which is very cool. I want to fit into the rest of them though. I got to lose quite a bit more weight. So that's my goal. All right, sakana. That's all that's food. Itsuji. Somebody has soup. It ain't me. That was the wrong suit, but whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Right about the time... Is that it? That was it. I think that's all I got to do. I am going to have to face my demons. Bye! Okay. I'm a coward, I guess. I don't know. A looming Oni blocks the party's path. Wow, he's wild looking. Its back faces them, but then the creature begins to turn. You're seeing this thing too, right? Yes? I don't know how to say that. That is some cool artwork, though. I dig that. I like the kind of the painter colors. That's neat. Past the monstrous Oni lies a great pile of corpses in varied states of decay and consumption. Yay! Eyes stare blankly from the heap. Wrists hang limp. Those bodies. What the hell is going on? It's almost speaking. As the Oni fixes them with a chilling, hollow stare, the trio stands paralyzed. All these people. You killed all these people. You think you'll just get away with that, you damn monster? Toshiro, Shirotoro. I can't say his name right now. Get ready, it's coming at us. As the party draws their weapons, the Oni seems to laugh in a raspy, gurgling voice. You won't live to kill again, demon. Got that damn right. If Shu says it, you know you're going down. Oh no, we forgot to do the things with the stuff. The orbs. We forgot to do the orbs. That's it. We'll do what we can. Sort of. This music's cool. It seems to be a different... I don't remember this for the last boss. Okay, Soul is good. Ki is good. And Chi is good too. We can just try to re-roll. Too keep hacking away at it. I'll be damned if I end up another body on that pile. I think that was just pure luck. We have to avoid every attack we can. This beast is more powerful than any we've ever faced before. Oh, he is. He does hit. So we'll give him that. Let's see. Yo. That much to me. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier too that I don't mean to, because this is not a sad story, it's funny, is that Bandai Namco, after like over a year since I applied for their sponsor program, they denied me. Blood dribbles from the Oni's mouth as it tries to make a sound. Save your breath! It can't have much from the looks of it. Keep your guards up! The snake beheaded can still bite, and we haven't quite incapacitated this monster yet. Yeah, I'm sure. Usually when they get kind of down, they start really. It's easy mode though, so I guess I'm just being silly. When did I wonder if I changed to easy mode by accident or something. I could have sworn when we started this playthrough I chose normal. Maybe because I wanted to play it all the way through and not, and I don't know. I think maybe I made the decision. John, I really want to know, though, why you think that I like to get sick. I'm very curious about that, and I'm not negative or hostile or anything about that. I'm very just curious. It was cheese. Yoni, reduced to sputtering, slowly collapses to its knees. So it's not just going to go out and away. That's interesting. It finally falls to the ground, blood seeping from its wounds. I don't know why. Every single time they get me. I just keep coughing. Yeah, well, I mean, I am sick. I'm still sick, but taking 2 weeks off of doing any content was like way longer than I should have taken, so it's not that I like to be sick. I am trying to take care of myself. But I also just really miss this game. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds so weird because I'm not normally like that with games, but this game is something else. It's very intriguing to me. The beast lies on the ground in front of human cadavers. I like to test my texting and voice chat in Nihongo during your live streams and in Keens. Oh, your voice text will work for Japanese? That's really cool. Toshiro, Shiroto, and Shu stare blankly at the lifeless bodies before them. As they try to catch their breath, Shu sighs. From the pile of limbs and sunken faces, however. Did you hear that? Someone is still alive! Shu rushes to the dying man, lying at the float. She rushes to the dying man laying at the foot of the heap. It's clear from his mangled limbs and hoarse breath that his life is fading quickly. Yeah, I speak Japanese and it writes it for me. That's so cool. Like, it writes it in Japanese, or like it makes Romaji out of it. Don't move, it's still going to be all right. What are you trying to say? The man struggling to lift his head for a moment sounds a wordless, choked syllable. His body eases against Shu's grasp, eyes fixed blankly on some unseen object. No, is he? He's gone, Shiro. He was still alive when we got here. There could be others. Shiroto starts searching the bodies for any signs of life. As it becomes increasingly clear there are no more survivors, his search grows more frantic. Another thing I meant to tell you guys too, the week of Christmas, I will likely not have any videos. I definitely will not have streams, because Christmas week, they do it in hiragana, katakana, and kanji. That's so cool, man. I'm going to Arizona with the child to see my mother. So I don't know if I'll do like a little IRL like phone stream while I walk around sometime or something, or maybe I show something off, but I'm going to be really kind of spending time with family. And that'll be the Monday through Sunday. Yeah. Cheryl. No, there must be someone. I really only know hiragana, so all the other stuff I typed that's not hiragana is all the voice chat. Oh, really? So in the last 2 times in chat where you were speaking Japanese, is the first symbol key? I feel like So to Speak. Have you played So to Speak too? I think So to Speak's a pretty cool one too. I've been playing so many Japanese learning games. You'd think I'd know something at all, period. I am just so bad. In fact, I have to replay Hiragana Hero to really brush up on my Hiragana because I am just slipping so bad. I thought I had it down so well, and just taking a little bit of time off from doing it constantly, it just went right out of my head. No, there must be someone. Shiroto stumbles backwards, but Toshiro catches him under the arms before he can fall. I don't think there's anything else we can do, Shiro, but as Toshiro let go, Shiroto falls to his knees, staring at the smudges of dark blood on his hands. Kneeling beside him, Toshiro softly puts a hand on his shoulder. We gotta regroup, bud. I'm sorry. You're right. The monster is strong enough to drag all these people here and hold off our attacks for as long as it did. What's worse, I doubt it will be the most powerful creature we have to face. I don't like the sound of that, but I'm sure you're right. What should we call these things? It's not just the Oni and the Yaju, it's the red-veined animals too, shoe size. That's a good question. They're almost otherworldly. Maybe Akuma would be fitting. Should I explain what I mean by that word? Yes, because that's the only that word I only know is Samurai Jack's like main nemesis. Yeah, you gotta do at least like 15 minutes every day to stay sharp. Well, I mean, at some point, it should be embedded in a person's memory enough to maintain it, because I sure don't study English every day, and I remember tons of words and stuff that I've only read a couple times. Okay, here we go. So Akuma is just demon. Oh, well, that's fair. Akuma are evil beings that often appear in Japanese folklore, popularly known as demons or devils. It is said that Akuma often afflict human with terrible misfortunes before devouring them body and soul. Akuma makes a lot of sense, like the Akuma from religious texts. Precisely, demon. Spirits, afflictions, nightmares, whatever they are in reality, I think Akuma is close enough for them. Still, that guy who died, he was clearly trying to tell us something. I wonder if the Oni did something to these people to keep them from communicating. He almost sounded like the Oni when he tried to talk. At first, I thought it was because of his injuries, but they both had that same harsh, empty sound of their speech. Could it be connected to the Kaneki orbs we found earlier on? It's so hard to think. We can't know anything for sure right now. It's hard to rule anything out. I'm so tired. Hey, hang in there, Shiro. We need to go back to Himamura and let everyone know what we found so far. It means traveling through the night, but Shu warily eyes the pile of bodies once more. We better wait until we're in town to get some sleep. Okay, swap sets in battle. Okay, that's great. Congratulations on defeating the Oki Oni. After progressing through Sanrin, the party has learned how to more efficiently manage the many Kaneki orbs they have collected. So this is another thing that I really like about this game is the kind of slow drip feed of mechanics. It reminds me of another game, and I really enjoy that a lot in games. When games have a lot of complicated mechanics, issuing them out like through progression, is definitely a really good way to go. During the hero's turn, you can now press LT to access the Kanake set swap menu, which allows you to swap the hero's equipped Kanake, another solve set. Yeah, but what's the downside? You may encounter enemies that have ontological weaknesses that you have the orbs for, but do not have them equipped. Creating new sets is an important strategy that will help you take on any combination of enemies. As orbs are unique, some sets may be overwritten if the same orb is present in 2 or more sets. Oh, 2 or more. Okay. Swapping orbs takes place at the end of the sequence phase and happens in the order of each hero's speed stat, with buffs included. Although heroes are vulnerable to a barrage of attacks during this turn, Kanake set swapping can be a lifeline during difficult battles. This can be particularly helpful at the start of battle. Oh, with a preemptive turn, yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt, Monzi, no doubt. So anyway, going back to the Bandai thing, the reason why it's funny is they told me that the reason why it took so long is they've been reviewing thousands of applicants for their program. And with that, they have developed a list of guidelines for things they would like to see for people who create content for them. And the list was rather hilarious to me because it's pretty much like they pretty much said basically everything that I do on this page. Whoa! Kanake set swap. The list of things that they said that they don't want to see is basically a list of things that I often do on this page for the most part. So they said I can apply again in 90 days, and I won't. I won't. I'm not the person for that company, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so the swap takes place at the end of the sequence phase in lieu of the hero's turn, and they actually want me to just go ahead and pick one. I mean, why do I have to change? Let's see. Let's grab. This one. Dagi Hugego. Ahi Fuheo. Yeah, so I just found it funny. They don't seem like they like people who make content the way that I make it, covering anime and stuff like that. And honestly, as a company, it makes perfect sense. It's not even anything that I'm negative about. Might have to wait till tomorrow if we want to rest here. I never said I wanted to rest. I wanted to open the chest. A level up sake? Well, I could use some of that sake. Let's get some of that. Maybe that's what I should 3D print. I should totally 3D print a bottle of level up sake. Looks like there's some more Kanake orbs here, guys. We're really racking them in now. It's like a collectathon or something. A collectathon? Yeah, don't you just want to get them all? Yeah, I guess I do. You still thinking about what happened? Shiroto's sighs and nods, expression downcast. Sorry, my mind just keeps going back to it. Yeah, I hear you. Come on, bud. Let's check out these orbs for now. You like finding these things, don't you? Imagine if they end up granting us unlimited power or something. It would be an unstoppable force. That would certainly be very helpful. And I do want to see what Kana will find on these orbs. Let's give him a look then. Za, as in Zana. I see. Based on what we've seen with previous orbs, I can already guess what the rest of these characters will be. All of them must begin with the Z sound. You're right, except for this one, which is G. Words with G have more of a J sound, like Jose. But we get back to the pattern with Zu. Zukan. One of my favorite forms of literature. So we have Za, Ji, Zu. That must make at least these two. Ze is in Zetai. My old coworker is in Japan right now. He's in Hokkaido, actually. Just kind of funny. He had no interest in Japan, and like all of a sudden, after he retired, him and his wife have been to Japan, basically doing my bucket list. But I hope they're having a great time. I just don't. They posted a video the other day of filming someone's child playing with something, and I'm kind of not a big fan of that, based on how Japanese people feel about their children being filmed by people. Kind of not a big fan of that. Zo is in Zoku. And I'm not perfect at filming. I try my best, though. I really do, and I really try not to use footage if I have somebody in it that is visibly, I have very intentionally made sure, and I've been learning, actually on the last video that we did, I don't know if I used this technique or had to for it, but I've actually learned now how to blur backgrounds and stuff out way better in my editing program. So now when we go to Japan and we do these things, when there is other people in them, I can apply the blur, which is really makes me happy. One of the things I like to do is to film in Japan, but I also like to be respectful because so many are not. That's crazy. What's crazy, Greenslade? Which part were you saying was crazy? That's just what we need to do now that we've investigated all the orbs. I wonder if we'll ever find out exactly why these things appeared at such a time. I'd like to know that too. Just one more reason to continue pressing onward for answers. Then let's keep it moving. All right. Yes, please create a new set. That is just the best that they have that just happen. Nation? Did that say nation? We still have a bit left of the map though too. I don't know why having unexplored map drives me nuts, but we should progress. I should not hold back everything. Oh, we don't get to that we keep moving. I was kind of excited. It's tricky to film though. Honestly, the first time when we were in Japan, we went to Tokyo for a month, and I'm not gonna lie, there was so much more I could have filmed, and I chose not to because there's just too many people, and I didn't really know how to do that, and I didn't want to use the video just broadcasting people just living their daily lives. Let me get I need another sprig of tea. My throat's really wonky. I'd be nervous as hell trying to do streams out there unless I'm in the hotel or something. Well, so the thing about doing IRL streaming Did your radio station switch to Christmas music? I don't listen to radio too much, John. We've been watching, like today we watched Lo-Fi Girl Christmas. We just did YouTube video on. Yeah, so anyway, Greenslade. So, and I've talked about this multiple times, but one of the things I've really, really wanted to do is the IRL live streams while we're in Japan. And when we were in Tokyo for a month, I couldn't get it to work. The only time I had enough internet juice to live stream was when we were at our place we were staying. And so that's like when we went to Osaka. That's why all of the live streams you saw from us were like in the morning. We would wake up in the morning, we would have our coffee, we'd get some stuff to eat, and we'd sit and eat and talk with you guys about how our trip was going, which works really great. But it's because the internet at the Airbnb has an incredible upload speed. And in fact, Sean Easy harassed BJ on his Twitch stream. No. That is the... Oh, come on, Rabbit. That's... So, So in Japan, to do IRL streams, you obviously need some sort of mobile internet. There are options for mobile internet that the big boys use, like the real people. A lot of them are the ones we don't like. Some of them are the ones we do like, but they cost like $100+ a month. They're like really, really expensive. Like and you need like I can't remember what the minimum was. Like you need like to buy like a $2,000 in setup gear, and you pay something like between like $100 to $400 a month or something like that. Rabbit. I completely believe you. Sean Easy is not, I don't know. I have a very strong personal distaste for people that are like them, but I don't want to get too much into drama on this stream. So streaming in Japan out on the streets and stuff is extremely challenging because you're limited to the type of internet you have. I thought I found a workaround because the thing is that when you get mobile internet as someone in the US, you can only go... Beards are allowed in Japan. Yes, they are. I don't know that corporations enjoy their workers to have them, but there's a stigma about it, but I think most of it's a social stigma. There's not laws. So the mobile data that foreigners have access to easily is abysmal. Like, just the worst. It works wonderful for traveling. Like, if you want to use Google Maps or Translate and you want to help yourself to navigate across major cities, I only know Tokyo and Osaka because those are the ones that we've been to majorly. You'll have wonderful internet, and they work really great. And there's a number of service providers that you can purchase before you even leave on your trip to use for the trip, which are great, and I've enjoyed all of them. However, you will not get enough upload speed to live stream. If you try to live stream even in 720p, what will happen is you'll start getting basically like data caps, and your stream will just die. And I thought I had a way around that. I found a specific program that you can use that allows you to tether multiple internets together. So I was able to buy, instead of just one pocket Wi-Fi, I would get like 3 pocket Wi-Fis. And then I would run all of them at once, and I would tether them together. And the idea is is that when there's not enough upload speed from one source, it grabs upload speeds from the other sources, but it works as like one internet. And the best that allowed me to do, which was a very expensive way to do things, the best that allowed me to do is it gave me like a couple minutes in a very low populated area, like let's say nighttime somewhere that wasn't the busiest place. Anywhere that had even just a little bit of foot traffic, like where there was you know, people around me on their phones and stuff like that, it wasn't enough, and I couldn't do anything. And so as I understand it, my only real options are to somehow get access to like what residents have access to, like a good plan that like residents of Japan have access to be able to stream. And I don't know how that would work. Or to buy like that super expensive thing. And I'm not interested in investing that much because ultimately I am limited in how much I can live stream while just walking around on the streets out there because of like, you know, privacy concerns and stuff like that. And if I want to do an IRL stream and also have a modicum of respect for the people around me, which I absolutely do, it's very challenging. So I think really we should just stick to videos, and the morning videos are great too. I loved catching up with you guys. It was the time thing threw off a lot, but just recording videos is cool too. Yeah, and I yeah. So I think when we go to Tokyo, we're gonna be there so briefly. I'm just gonna do some videos. Hey Zyler, how you doing? I'm just gonna do some videos, and honestly, I don't even know, because I'm just going to celebrate my birthday. I don't really think this is gonna be a whole thing where I'm like gonna come back with all these wild videos of all this stuff. Like honestly, I'll probably have some video footage from my action camera, and I really want to take my big boy camera and get like some beauty shots, go out like at night and stuff like that, and get like some really cool B-roll, like looking up at us, electric sign on a building in the middle of the night and stuff like that, because we're going to be in really kind of populated areas. That reminds me, speaking of populated areas in major cities in Japan, for the Switch 2, 2 days ago, they released the Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 games for the Switch 2. And I had, and 0 too. So I have, or no, 0's already been out. 1 and 2 though. So I bought Yakuza Kiwami 1 upgrade because I had the Switch version. I got the upgrade digitally, but I also bought them both physically. They're game key cards, but it is what it is. Zyler says, okay, not great, but okay, just tired. Is there anything going on? Are you, like, you're not under duress or anything, are you? All right, let's play the game. Sorry, I went on a way too long, annoying ramble, probably. Shu, Shiroto, and Toshiro approach Shu's house. Every time I do that. Their steps weary. Sugi, Daisuke, and Momoko are sitting and chatting outside in the sun. That's cute. As soon as Momoko's eyes land on Shu, she bursts forward and throws her arms around him. Shu! I'm so happy you're okay. Shu readily returns Momoko's embrace. Of course, I had to come get my hug. There's nothing more healing in the world. He spends a moment basking in the warmth of her love and relief. You're just emotionally tired with life. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zyler. That doesn't sound fun at all. Shu's health and mana are fully restored. Besides, I told you I'd be back, didn't I? Yeah, but adults aren't always as smart or as strong as they say they are. Oh, ha 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 ha. Momoko telling us like it is. The sweetest girl I've ever met somehow has the sharpest tongue. I'm glad to see everyone is unharmed. It took you longer to come back than we thought it would. Oh, it was kind of a wild ride. There were a couple of scrapes, but we got through it. What a relief. Sugi just played with Momo the whole time. I've been crawling up the walls with anxiety. I thought she was supposed to be comforting both of us. In the warm light, a distracted Sugi makes hand puppets with Momoko. Nothing. Anyway, what happened out there? Did you find anything useful? We definitely have some new ideas. There were a lot of creatures in the forest that seem possessed by something. And there were others that seemed like something else entirely. Others like that Oni. More of them? Did they seem aware of the village? Not that I could tell. They also seem to stay within certain areas, like small territories. Hopefully that means they won't be a threat anymore. Might. They're strong, incredibly strong, but will likely stay in the forest. There's something else strange, though. I mean that giant red thing? That was freaking freaky. It's this pulsing, floating blob. And after we destroyed it, I swear I saw it disperse some kind of energy out into the forest. Wait, what? I didn't even notice. It sounds freaky, all right. Maybe the energy has something to do with the possessed animals. Rabbit, how are you doing? In random news, Rabbit, I found it absolutely hilarious that you replied to one of the comments I left on a video for like a totally different creator. Could be feeding them power somehow, but a power that's corruptive. It would make sense. The animals attacking us all had these red vein glowing like that. Then it's like some kind of generator. A Haseki taking control of the animals and boosting them up somehow. But humans haven't been affected by it. Why do you think that is? Maybe it just hasn't reached anyone yet. Or maybe it's not interested in people. It had time to get us while we were in Sanrin, but it didn't. That's true. I never see people that I talk to online in other comments and stuff. Never mess with the short girl. They've always got fire in their belly. That is true. I'm good, Yokoso. Glad to see you stream, my gentle giant. I don't know about that. Sugi's right. It's strange. I'm not sure why it would affect only some creatures. And then there is the matter of the Oni. There's still a lot we don't know. There was that big Oni we faced before coming back here. It was different from the rest of the Akuma in the forest. Akuma? Yeah, that's what we decided to call the big meanies and red-veined animals. Let's see. There's a pile of... Yeah, no, shut up. Shirato catches the words about to leave his mouth as he glances at Momoko. What Shirato is trying to say is it's likely that Shu looks at Momoko who stares back in confusion. It must have harmed people from Genya Kaiko. Maybe some strangers too. I know what you're saying. I'm not a baby. Baby. I love it. I love that. That was great. It was well done. In the first few years of life, a new human is referred to as Akachan, or as a baby. Babies are the smallest, most helpless humans that require constant attention in order to survive. Unfortunately, babies are also among the loudest humans with their constant screaming. This card, I would love to hear this in the JoJo narrator's voice. That would just be perfect. You run into 4 of Dre's comments on SMT remixes? Oh, really? Just in case you're wondering, I don't mean that literally. You know, I'm not completely oblivious to all the things you talk about. Momo. Fine, I'll just be over here. I won't listen. We need to get to Genya Kaiko to find out more about what's going on. There should be people there who can tell us more. That one customer I spoke to can't be the only one. It's a good idea. From what you've all said, this is certainly bigger than Himamura. Are you okay with going, Shu? Of course, why would I? Oh, right. Figuring out what's going on and keeping Himamura safe is more important than any sour relationships I might have with anyone. Then we're going to Genya Kaiko. It'll be nice to have a different kind of excitement for a little while. I'll go talk to Kawayama and Shitano. If they can gather a few more people for guard duty while we're away, the village should be safe. I doubt anything will happen now that you've cleared Sunray. Daisuke leaves walking towards the center of the village. Sugi, you should come too. As it happens, I have some business in Genya Kaiko. I'd be glad to come along. Oh, really? I wasn't expecting more. BJ! I heard the master of buttholes came after you. The biggest loser on the internet attacked BJ. That's right, you lived there for a few years. Well, there's probably worse people, but he's up there. That's right. You lived for a few years, didn't you? Well, I still do, technically. Oh, I keep forgetting that you'll always be Himamura in my mind. Playing Sunrin tonight, or playing in Sunrin together as little ones. Those are some of my fondest memories. I'm happy I've gotten to spend a little of last year to here again. Of course, because your parents, I'm sorry. It's okay, Shu. There's a lot to sort through at first, but really I'm glad to be here. Anyway, shall we get going to Genya Kaiko? Between the 5 of us, we'll do just fine in the city. Momoko has been distracted by braiding Hakone Kusa perks up. All right, let's see what that is. Hakone grass. Hakone Kusa. Momoko has been distracted by blah, blah, blah. Wait, you're all going to Genya Kaiko? Can I come? Momoko, no, but please, I want to get new Sado tools, and the port has such tasty food to eat. Sado? Oh, the tea ceremony. We learned that before. Why don't I remember that? Could be dangerous. Come on, Shu, we all better be there with her, right? Isn't being near you and Daisuke the safest place for her right now? Well, since Daisuke is coming too, I guess she really would be safer coming with us. Yes! Won't it be so fun to see the big city? Starry-eyed Momoko nods vigorously, clenching her fists in excitement. I haven't been there in a hot minute. Neither have I. Daisuke comes striding back. Everything should be under control while we're gone. It's all set. I guess it's time to set out for the port then. Genya Kaiko! Woo! It said 4 new items were in stock. Oh yeah. I get there via boat? What's that all about? Now when we get to Genya Kaiko, make sure to stay focused. We need to be more careful. Shoo! Can we have a little bit of fun? Yeah, come on. This is one of our favorite places. You never explored Sunrin, but you know Genya Kaiko so well. It's one of your favorite places? How is that possible? It's important that we remain full. Don't worry. We'll have some time to let our hair down. Shu always forgets that rest and recreation can be just as important for hard work. Shu needs to let his hair down. Weren't you just reprimanding me for relaxing too much? You called me lazy bones. Well, maybe you can get better at balancing that. It's impossible not to get drawn into something exciting in Genya Kaiko. Even Shu won't be able to help having a bit of fun. Hee, that's right. I have fun? Don't worry, you'll have a chance to prove it. New city. Let's read about it. A bustling port city. Dozens of red ships laden with goods dot the coastline of Genya Kaiko. Materials from all over the world can be found here, along with delicious sushi and beautiful handcrafted weapons. As a world hub, the streets are always bustling with life. Oh, it actually shows the number of times we've visited. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's go. Hi. Do you want to go? Hi. Woo, woo, woo. A new city. It's kind of exciting, really, though. We made it. We're here. This is so cool. It's pretty lucky we didn't run into any trouble on the way. Agreed. Hopefully that's a sign that things aren't as bad as we thought. It's true that we can probably let down our guard a bit while we're here. We should stay alert nonetheless. Party time. We put up our Christmas tree today. Anybody setting up Christmas stuff already, or is it a little too early for y'all still? No, not. I'm gonna get the priest, Chawan. I want a blue one. No, not Autumn. I want this. Chawan is a T-bowl. I'll help keep an eye on them, Shu. Thank you. Me too. I know what kind of trouble Toshiro can get into. Hey, I get into the best kind of trouble. What is that text all about? So that's what you call it. Balance, just like Momoko said. There's a lot of this city I haven't seen, actually. I'm looking forward to learning more about it. Right? See? Balance. We go find something fun to learn about. Some people think learning is fun, okay? Totally. That's why people go to the library when they want to have a good time. Toshokan. I've never seen a Japanese library before. Bro, it ain't even Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know. I think we did it though because our kid got a lot of stuff coming up and stuff. She's only going to be here for certain weekends, and that's the only time we can really set stuff up. I think. Oh, do you think we could make a stop at the library? Leave it to Shiro. Yeah, bud, of course we go to the library. Yes. Oh, Sugi. Didn't you mention you had something to do here? What is it? Maybe we can help. No, it's okay. I can take care of it on my own. Definitely not wearing that while streaming. Thank you, though, Shiro. You sure? Okay. Hey, just make sure you have some fun, too. Balance. Right. The word of the day. Demi Crow? Holy crap. Demi Crow lives. Demi, how have you been? It's been forever. It's been a while since most of us have been here. We should spend a little time exploring. We can ask around and see if people have noticed anything strange going on. Yeah, exploring. I'm sure someone around here has seen an Akuma. We're bound to find some useful information. Sometimes people here can be unobservant. But there are always exceptions. You've been trying to catch a stream like the past 4 days. I've been checking. I've been sick for like 2 weeks. I haven't been doing nothing for 2 weeks at all, channel-wise. Well, I'm glad, and I appreciate you, Demi. I really hope you've been well. We should try our luck. What have you been up to? I'd love to catch up and hear about you. There's no way everyone is totally oblivious to an invasion, right? Why don't we start telling people Akuma are going around killing and eating humans? Toshiro! Hiroto, Daisuke, and Shu snap their eyes to Momoko. She's several steps behind the rest of the group, marveling at some festival decorations. Sorry, I forgot she was here. You're lucky, Toshiro. Why would you kick your ass? No, but Shu might. Let's not get distracted here. To answer Toshiro's question, we don't want to cause a panic. Not at the disco. Sounding the alarm will lead to chaos, especially during an event like this. Event? What's happening? You doing well? Music's doing well. Just living life. Senior year. Dang, man, how much longer you got out of it for senior year? I guess the school year's kind of new, I think. At least it is out here. An event? What's happening? You don't know? The Matsuri is one of the busiest days of the year in Genya Kaiko. Persona 67 for real. Yes, Demi, I don't think you and BJ have ever been in the same chat before, but BJ plays Persona games too. You don't know? The Matsuri is one of our busiest days of the year for Genya Kaiko. I was sick last week, plus a few days. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever's going on is wild. Timmy says I get out in May. Do you have plans? I know that's a big thing. Graduated in May. Like a VTuber. No. There are a lot of people who come from out of town to see it. They might not believe us if we led with the fact that there are demons around. I mean, it does sound bizarre. A bizarre adventure. Man, I gotta finish that. Hey, Green Slade gave a gift membership. Thank you so much, Green Slade. Also, Demi gets parole in May. Ha 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 ha. Gets parole. May parole. That's true, really. We should try to get more info before we do anything. Right, let's see what we can find out. We're gonna daycare. Dude, that's awesome. That's super cool. You can go work. Good to work, man. You can gift memberships here, BJ. Yeah, you can do membership gifts. I just do this. Does this look about the same? YouTube be copying Twitch. Well, sure. I mean, Twitch is one of the biggest streaming platforms out there. They definitely do some things right. I'm gonna get my money up so I can eventually move to New York City, Texas, or Florida and just make music. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we're gonna talk to Koseki. Excuse me, sir. Hello, young man. Can I help you? Wow, those are some big places. Don't go to New York City. Well, don't go to Seattle either. Going to New York in like 5 days. I'm gonna try to link with some other creatives. Also, I recently found your old other channel when I was checking for your streams. My old other channel? You must mean my personal account. That is my personal account. Hello, young man. I'm hoping you can. My name's Shu. It's nice to meet you. Shu bows to the older man who returns the gesture. Call me Koseki. Forgive me, but your name is terribly familiar. Aren't you the young samurai who... I suppose it doesn't matter. Let me know how I can help you. I'm wondering if you've seen or heard about anything out of place recently. Any rumors or signs of something amiss? What'd you watch on there, Demi? I'm curious what videos you would watch. I have me playing Counter-Strike like a jackass. I don't know. That's not for me to say, BJ. Playing Animal Crossing and Fortnite. There's plenty of miss in Genya right now. Can't say I pay much attention to it all, though. Oh, you watched my old sound design reel stuff. Cool. I think I have my hip-hop on there, too, my rap. When I played live, I was at a goth club. The goth club was located under a battery store, and you had to walk down an alley, knock on this weird little red door to get in. It was like a private club. Tyler, the creator in Fortnite, got you hooked. That's fair. That's for the young folks like you to address. I've already done my best to make a good world. Can you tell us more about some of what's amiss? I'm afraid not, young man. I'm sorry I couldn't help you anymore. Now, go enjoy the festival with the rest of the people. Sir, listen. Worrying about everything won't do you any good. Take it from me. Wow, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Hey, you're from somewhere else, right? You better not cause trouble in our town. I'm gonna be a samurai one day, so it's my job to protect everyone. You gotta stay in line. You got it? Yes. Tough boy. You know what's a game I just recently remembered? The, like, rhythm game Floor Kids? I have never heard of Floor Kids. Have you ever heard of a game called Floor Kids? Yeah. Stone lamp. Oh, wow. Shirto stops to admire the lamp of stone. I just can't get over how beautiful these things are. Such impeccable craftsmanship. Seriously, it's just a lamp. I mean, yeah, it looks nice, but, like, it's a lamp. No one needs to get your knickers in a bunch over it. Listen, I just enjoy great architecture when I see it. What's so wrong with that? Oh, we got some bullshit. What do you think Genya Kaiko so far? It's definitely nothing like Himamura. I remember visiting this town a few times. I know you have too, Toshiro. You know, Himamura can get so boring when you hit my age. It's not like you're that old, Toshi. Old enough. Well, keep your guard up. Just remember what we're here to do. Although, I get it if you want to do some sightseeing. A lot has happened since you were last here, bro. Like a sketch drawing indie game. I think Markiplier played it. Oh, really? A beautiful lamp? What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I think this is on PS5, BJ. I'm not sure. I have links in the description and up above. It's on the PlayStation Store. I think it works on PS5 too. Really cool game. Shujinkou. I've been low-key in like a sweater, mochi drinking, performative male mood. Good for you. Nothing to do. I suppose I could attend the Akaoni festival that is coming up. Kids will probably want to go anyway. Money. At least we have more than enough for now. Okay, bro. Hey, get away from there. The man shields a magnificent hand-sized statue from the group. You think you make enough to reimburse me if you break something? Well, let me tell you, you don't. That reminds me, you played a bit of Pokemon ZA. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I really like the battle system in it. Yeah, I've been having a good time. I've been kind of piecemealing it, playing it slowly here and there, but I like it a lot. Oh, I was gonna say, that reminds me of this story. So I went to, when I was younger in like high school, we took this field trip to go out to see this artist's studio. And this artist, I don't know, he made all this money. I guess he was like a multimillionaire. And he bought an old abandoned church. Next gen Pokemon leaks look good. Oh, I haven't seen. I don't like to pay attention to leaks for Pokemon stuff. I always just stay away from them. But it's good. It looks good. So we went into this abandoned church that this guy bought, and he like renovated it into his art studio. And his art was glass. He made glass work, like vases and stuff. And honestly, it was cool. It was really beautiful, and it was really good work, and I'm sure it was really well received. But man, did this dude have the biggest stick up his ass about his artwork. Like, he had his nose so up in the air at us children, and like, I just couldn't even imagine it. Like, why even agree to let kids come in and see your studio if you're just going to be snarky and rude to them and put your nose up in the air and act like they're, oh, the peasants, oh, you peasants, oh. I remember his big bragging. We lived in Montana, and he was like, I can't even sell my artwork in this state. People don't even make enough money in this entire state to buy what I make. And so I have to meticulously package and ship anything that I make out to other places. And I send it to places like California and New York, because that's the only places that have people that can even afford my work. It was just like, okay, bro. Let's go to the festival stand. Toshiro zeroes in on a sign placed near the festival stand. Festival knickknacks? The heck that mean? Probably means the stand will be selling all kinds of fun little trinkets. Maybe we should come back and get some. Rather hit up a food stand. Of course you would. That's why confident but humble people are the best people? I suppose so. We got some komugiko. Komugiko? Hopefully that's how you say it. I wonder what sort of knickknacks will be sold at this stand. Stuff like paper fans and tengu or oni face masks. Maybe even festival apparel. Oh, they have different stands to check out. Toshiro stops to stare at the festival stand. Man, Genya Kaiko really does it up big for their festivals, huh? I think I've lost count of the amount of food stalls we passed. I guess going back to what I was talking about. I mean, I don't know. My perspective, and this is my perspective, which is a very, very, very small worldview when I say this, but any person I've met that has been, like, truly incredibly wealthy don't seem to need to tell everyone all the time how wealthy they are and how much better they are. Persona 4 revival teasers. No, I don't really. I think actually I saw that they had the announcements and stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just ignore that. This is a really weird thing for me to say, but I think that the direction Atlas has gone in has kind of made me disinterested in Atlas stuff. Which is a terrible thing to say. Like, it blasts me, I know. I think I've lost count of the amount of food stalls we've passed. Well, they get people coming from all over to participate in the festival. Makes sense that they would need a bunch of food stalls. Lots of mouths to feed and money to be made. When we were in Tokyo, on a random Sunday, we decided to go to the Ueno Park. Yeah, the Ueno Park. And they had this, like, cool, like, impromptu, like, festival there. Why? Because they just keep remaking stuff that's completely unnecessary to remake, except for the fact of making money. And Metaphor was really hardly anything more than just another Persona game with a different skin slapped on it. I feel like I'm just playing the same thing over and over again. I feel like they're lazy, and I feel like they have been westernizing their games to a point where I don't really think they're distinguishable from anything other than a generic thing. But I mean, that's my really nasty talk there. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, so Rice Games comes in. Rice Games, by the way, is the creator of this game. And he says it's out on PS5 and Switch as well. Yeah, I don't know. That's my personal take, and I don't know. I mean, I played Persona 3. I played Persona 3 Portable, and that was kind of all I ever needed to play. The improvements were good, but I just don't think. I just don't think if you've never played it before, that's really cool, I suppose. I apologize. I got a little snippy with my opinion. I've never seen you guys here before. You're brand new, aren't you? You are. I know everybody who lives here, so you must be new. Say you're new. We're new. I know everything. I just want you to say it. Wait, what is this guy saying? I don't know how I feel about that. The festival is finally here again. I've been waiting a long time for it. Well, I guess no longer than everyone else. Where's the bridge at? It says I can cross a bridge, but I don't even see a bridge. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but... Oh, let's check the tree. Damn. Toshiro looks up at the tree with wide eyes. This is a big-ass tree. I just love the writing in this game. It is. I believe it's the very same type of tree that the ships in the harbor are built from. These trees make very sturdy wood, so it's no surprise why. Also, I'm pretty sure these trees make up most of the forest surrounding Genya Kaiko. You dang know-it-all, always with your random facts. It's just like this game. What I like about the writing is it's like real. Like, it's just like super real writing sometimes, and it feels really refreshing to me because of that. Game reminds me of the unlocalized Nintendo game Buddy Ball. Oh, I've never heard about that. That would make a great short video. Yeah, I'll have to try to hopefully remember that. We'll see. The festival has arrived. One of the best times of the year in this town, if you ask me. Oh, man. The woman is dancing around and doesn't notice the party. This woman looks busy right now. I think we shouldn't disturb her. This is like a lot of a town here. It's kind of fun to have a new town, though. We haven't really been able to do this kind of stuff in a bit. Hey there, have we met? Oh, it doesn't even matter. I'm too excited. Hee hee, nice to meet you. Okay, Ouya's cool. Really looking forward to seeing the play. The blue Tengu is so cool. He always wins the fight. I tried to call it a Tengu. Do the tango! I noticed you're all new in town, aren't you? If you need any help, please let me know. I'm more than happy to lend a hand when I'm available, as long as it is within my realm of possibility, of course. Just let me know, right? Should I talk to some of the people here about the Akuma? Yeah. Digimon Survive 2 would be great. They just need to add more combat. Oh man. Oh yeah. If they improved what they did in number 1, totally. That's probably one of my more favorite games I've played in quite a while from like a AAA perspective. I've been just really gravitating towards indies lately. Oh. You know, so Demi says you should bring back the FNAF stream. So here's the thing. I know that you guys like to watch me play scary stuff. But the thing is the reason why you like me to watch, or why you like to watch me play scary games, is because of how I react to scary games. I can't do that. I'm not even kidding when I say I can go to a haunted house and I can have guys jump out with chainsaws in front of my face, yelling and screaming at me. I can have things pop out of walls. I can have all sorts of creepy things go on around me in real life, and it doesn't faze me. I can watch the craziest, scariest movies of time. It doesn't faze me. But when I play a scary video game, that stuff goes right to the core of my being as a human and brings terror to me. And it is incredibly stressful. It is so incredibly stressful. And when I play horror games, I really try not to play anything that pushes me to that point, which is what people like to see though, but I just can't do it. It's not good for me. It's not good for me as a human. Loki caught us. Imagine a VR FNAF stream. That would be the next level. Horror video games are built different. I just can't. They do something to me as a human being that just isn't good for me. It messes with me in ways that I really don't like, and they're just kind of like deep wounds. Like I don't. That just sounds so lame, because I know people just like, I have a best friend. He'll sit there and he'll strap into VR and he'll play some of the craziest stuff of all time. No, I didn't really care for RE4, and he just will like fall asleep playing the scariest thing of all time. Or like when I watched him play Visage, he was like kind of locked on the computer, but he seemed super just chilled out the whole playthrough that I watched him play. And then when I was done, I was like, oh man, that game like really messed with me. Like, that was the scariest game I've ever played in my life. Like, I'm surprised you weren't even scared at all. Like, you weren't scared. And he goes, no, I was. No, that was the scariest game I've ever played. But it's like, for him, the scariest game he's ever played, like, he'll smirk a couple times, he'll be like, whoa, you know, but it's like a good time for him. I don't have a good time when I play them. I don't. Like, if there is a certain point that horror games will push me to that I just don't process well. Like, it's like it's the same as if you like shot me in the leg or something. Like it's like I just can't, you know, it's a lot. You kickstarted a game? Well, this one's really good, Pro Panda. I really like this game. I've been having a great time with it. Huh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm Shurito. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name? So are you a developer? You're in Genya Kaiko and you don't know my name yet? This one looks good. I scrolled back in the video. It looks cool. That's amazing. And I'm not even... So, like, what I've been really liking about this game, I was saying this earlier, is it, oh, we got a gosh Pokeball. Darn, not the new one. But thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that. The gameplay elements get more and more and more complicated the more you play. They don't overload you with it, but the more you play, like the more stuff you have to do, the more it's very, very cool. I really enjoy it. Say hello to the great Shishido. Well, hi. Enough of your talking, Pipsqueak. Who's this little lady? Haven't I seen you around? Demi says BRB. Earlier Demi said, no, we got you, no pressure. I low-key can't play any horror games. I played 6 minutes of RE7. 6-7. Sneaking right there. Jeez. I'm a full-size lady, thank you very much. Feisty, I like it. How about you and I? Whoa, 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 hold up. First off, Suki's a class act. He is way out of your league. And secondly, did you really just call my bro a pipsqueak? Did I? Bro, that was like an hour ago. I bet your weenie little brother's the smart one, huh? Weenie? Wow, this guy's wildin'. I'll make you smart, as in her. Good one. Toshiro, remember why we're here? Yeah, bro, don't get into a fight you can't handle. This cocky dude. Clenching his fist, Toshiro continues through gritted teeth. Have you seen any freaky creatures around, man? What's with you people? No, man. Just some sick costumes for the festival. If there are any real demons, they'd never survive the great Shishido. Shu and Shurito usher Toshiro away quickly. Have a nice day. Bye. Alright, Ryoken! Wish I could stay in another one again. That was magical. If I had like $1 million, I would totally spend a little bit of time in Ryoken. Go way out somewhere in the middle of nowhere again and go hang out. Bathhouses are great too. Toshiro excitedly eyes the Ryoken. Well, what are we just standing out here looking at the sign for? If we're gonna go in, then let's go in. You sure are excited. Are you looking forward to seeing the Ryoken lady that much? No, I'm just eager to rest myself. But since you brought her up, I would like to stop to say hi to Chio, too. You're hopeless. Toshiro's eyes light up upon reading the onsen sign. Oh my god. My goal, and I'm doing this, when we go to Tokyo in January, every single day I'm going to the onsen. Every day, or the Sento, rather, the Sento. Every day. I'm gonna find one that takes tattoos, and I'm going every day. It's like one of my favorite things about that country. And Americans don't understand. They don't. I get the weirdest looks, and people say the strangest things. But I tell everyone, you go to the Sento, when you go to Japan, your life will change. It's good. It's nice. Toshiro's eyes light up upon reading the onsen sign. Oh, so this is where the onsen is, huh? I could definitely go for a good dip right now. Come on, guys. Let's go enjoy the onsen. What's a Sento? No, it's a bathhouse. Bathhouse. A lot of people know them as onsens, and there's onsens too, but I think Sentos are a little bit more prevalent, like in the city, when you're in the city. And they have an electric bath, and like I've had back problems, and I can't get enough of that electric bath. Oh, you're downloading the demo. Nice. That's cool. I'd like to hear what you think about it when you get to play it a little bit. Have you forgotten what that we're here on important business? We can do that later. Besides, I think I heard someone say that the onsen isn't open. What? I hope not. That really sucks. Well, they have to clean them. I mean, that's honestly really good. Mist can be seen coming out of the onsen. I wonder when we'll be able to head into the Ryokan onsen. Oh, yeah. Another bridge? No, this is the bridge we came from. Yokoso wants to go to a soap land. I don't know that Americans can go to soap lands. I mean, maybe. I'll be near, what is it? Shujinkou. I forget where I'll be near. I'll be near one of those places that might have one, but no thanks. Also, I think Bree would probably chop my head off right in the middle of the country. Where are we next to? I forget what that area is that people make such a big deal about. I'm gonna be like Ichiban? No, I don't have really any interest in that. I just like the Sentos, man. I go and check out all the different baths and do the electric bath, and it's like when you're running around all day, you're just doing like, you know, tens and tens of miles all day. You get really sore and you get really tired, and you go to a Sento and you get cleaner than you've ever felt, you know, and you just get yourself just real set right, and you relax in the hot baths and the cold baths and the electric baths, and I don't know. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I don't really know, but I just know that it's something I thoroughly enjoy, and it's not a weird thing. It's just a regular thing. Ichiban was born in a soap land. That is correct. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed at the crowds at the festival, but not this year. This year I'm feeling ready for it. I moved here from a different town. Always dreamed of a simple life as a fisherman. Always dreamed of a simple life as a fisherman by the sea, so I packed right up and moved. Best thing I ever did. Genya Kaiko is a much more pleasant place to be. Hi there. Oh, hello. Are you here for the festival? I keep forgetting. We really need to do... I'm trying to talk to everyone because I'm very interested in the world, but the exclamation points are really what we need to be focusing on. Yes, we are. I'm Daisuke. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. My name's Mizukami. Mizukami looks approvingly at the adornments on nearby buildings. Haven't they done a wonderful job this year? Everything looks amazing. Sure does. Actually, we want to ask you something. I hope that's all right. Don't mind at all. Right? Ask away. Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any cause for concern? What? Here? Mizukami flashes a bright smile and gestures around at the decorations and happy crowds. Look around you. Okay, I'm full of stories tonight, but there's this British show. It's like a comedy show called Look Around You, and I was so obsessed with it in college. Me and my buddy used to quote that show relentlessly. It's like basically like a British learning channel. You can find a bunch of it on YouTube. Like something that you might watch like in class when you were young. You got lasagna. Lasagna sounds delicious. I haven't had a good lasagna. The other says Lil JK. Look around you. There's nothing but joy in Genya Kaiko today. Have you traveled to any other towns recently? No, I prefer to stay close to home. What more could I need, really? Oh, sorry. I didn't really finish what I was saying. It's like something that they would like play in school where they're like, you know, gives you like math problems or whatever. They're all each episode is like based off like something that you learn, like math. But the math one is called Maths, like with an S on the end, Maths. And you would learn ridiculous things like McDonald's theorem and stuff, which is like the word McDonald, but you take the M off, so it's just McDonald. It's really funny. I find it hilarious. No, I prefer to stay close to home. What more could I need, really? That's good. Make sure to be careful, okay? I don't mind answering your questions, but you certainly strike me as silly. Smirking, Mizukami starts to turn and walk away. Enjoy the festival. Make sure to try the sweets. Wait, you mean you haven't seen any? Nothing. Have a nice day. Thank you. Good save, Shiruto. Remember, we don't want to frighten people. That won't do any good. Not my fault if they're focused on the wrong stuff. Mizukami walks away and continues to gaze around at the decorations. Alright, let's look for bridges. Wait, there's another bridge. There was a different bridge, actually. I thought this was the bridge, but there's this bridge. Matthews Bridge. See, we could have missed something important. Yeah, hey, I'm Mita. Dare desu ka? Did that kid just dare us to do something? No, he said Dare. When humans are conversing about each other, and one might not know each other, they might ask Dare, or who. Who is used most often as a question to describe what persons is being spoken about, or which person did what. What? No, Toshi. He asked us who we are. Dare means who. Right. I knew that. I was just checking to see if you guys knew. Hi, Mita. My name is Sugi, and these are my friends. Sugi nods to the rest of the group. Did you know, if you catch the powder the Akaoni throws, it's good luck? Wow, that's really cool, huh? Yeah, I'm super excited. I want to see that battle, too. My mom and dad say I can't stay out too late this year, but they won't tell me why. I asked, but they wouldn't tell. It's okay, it's okay, though, as long as I get some candy. Did they mention any reason? Maybe they said it was dangerous at night now or something like that. Can you remember? No, sorry. It's really weird, because usually I get to stay out with my friends and help everyone clean up. But I guess not this year. I'm sure your mom and dad have good reason. My last comment did not send. I said, no soap land, I'd rather teleport you, bear hug you, and bring right to Bree. I don't need any soap lands. Not my thing. Well, nothing yet. Everyone's just focused on the festival. Takes a lot to prepare and execute the Akaoni and Tengu Matsuri. I guess I can't blame them, but still, don't hope just yet. I know at least one person in Genya Kaiko who's got a good head on her shoulders. Oh, you must mean Sunako. Will probably know more about what's going on. Let's go talk to her. Wherever she is. Ooh, look at the festival stage. So, when we went to Osaka, my buddy ended up getting us tickets to go see the Kabuki Theater. And if you guys ever go to Japan and have an opportunity to see Kabuki Theater, go do it. It's so cool. But my back started to hurt me really bad, and it's hard not to disrupt people because everyone's kind of packed. So I unfortunately ended up kind of leaving early, but I loved it. It was so cool. And they have people off stage that do all the music and sound effects and stuff. It's absolutely just peak. And the effects and stuff are so cool. I guess if you hate plays, like traditional plays, then it's not your thing, but if you're open to it, you'll love it. It's so good. Give me just 1 second. I need some water. I gotta take a little bit more of a break. Just 1 second. What is it? Ooh, Reese's chocolate chip cookies are delicious. Sorry about that, guys. If I ever met you in person, I'm gonna ask you for a hug. Man, I am not a hugger. I will hug people if they really need a hug, but I am way too socially awkward for hugs. I don't know what it is about me. Handshaking works okay, but I don't know. I barely even hug my family. It's probably nuts, but it's not. I don't know. I'm just really uncomfortable. Hey, there we go. She's ready to talk. The party finds Tsunako and Hina, who are visibly excited about something. Sugi and Daisuke greet them and listen to the girls chat. Are you ready for the festival, my sweet Hina? I know I am. Wow, the art on her's really good, too. Hina is so ready. What about you, Sugi? Ready to let your hair down and get a little wild? I'm not so sure. That'll change once we get a few rounds of sake in you. Then I'll ask for a JoJo pose. You might want to save. Oh, yeah, it's been a minute since I've saved. Thank you. That'll change once we get a few rounds of sake. Can I save in text? I don't think I can. I gotta get out of dialogue first. I don't think that's such a good idea. Oh, come on. Last year's Akaoni and Tengu Festival was so dope. You got too drunk and threw up on me. Now you have a story to tell. Is it time for the festival, Hina? Can't wait any longer. I love your spirit, Hina-san. I promise it'll be here before you know it. Hee. She stops bouncing when she notices Shu. Wait, I know you. You're Shu, Shingen's lead samurai. Yes, that's me. However, I am no longer involved with Shingen or his army. You two haven't met before? Shu, this is Hina. Hina, meet Shu. Nice to meet you, Shu. Nice to meet you too. Wait! That means you know Fuku, right? Unfortunately. Yes, we are well acquainted. He's such a good boy. That's one way to put it. Hina stops listening and daydreams about kissing Fuku. Is she okay? She just gets like this whenever someone brings up a lover boy. Lover boy, gross. The heart wants what it wants. Anyway, are you guys ready for the festival? We're just talking about it. Suddenly, Hina snaps out of her daze. The festival? Can't wait any longer. Wait, haven't you heard about what's been going on? Sukano or Tsunako and Hina look after each other and shrug. There's been an Akuma invasion. You should steer clear of the festival. It isn't safe. I cannot talk. Tsunako stares at Shu. I have no idea what that means. What's an Akuma? These freaky monsters that are going to kill us all. Shoto glares at Toshiro and kicks his foot, but Toshiro doesn't seem to notice. Kill us? Yes, one has already murdered a woman in Himamura. What are we gonna do? We haven't come up with a plan yet, but we need to make sure everyone in Genya is aware of these monsters. Right. By the sounds of it, I felt like you guys could use a drink. I love her coy I never know if it's a kimono or I can never tell the difference between them. But I like her dress attire. By the sounds of it, I feel like you guys could use a drink. We don't need drinks. We need people to listen to us. These Akuma are real and they're dangerous. You need to understand what we're saying. Shirito and Toshiro are right. We need to take this situation seriously. Daisuke, have you heard about this? I have. Why didn't you say anything? I didn't want to worry before I found out more. There's nothing to worry about. These things aren't real. If they were, we would have heard about them already, right? That's what we're trying to tell you right now. How many Akuma are out there? We aren't sure, but we know they exist outside of human world. Probably even past Genya Kaiko. Oh, Shu, you'll protect us, won't you? If you and Fuku work together, you can defeat Akuma and save Genya. I'm not sure if Fuka and I working together is an ideal situation. He's one of the greatest samurai in the nation. Or like the greatest bloodhead. Nice. They high-five on the down low. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. Shu puts his hand on Hina's shoulder. We're going to do everything we can to protect you and everyone else, I promise. First, we need to let the citizens know what's going on. That way they'll know to be cautious, and we can get as much information as possible. Hina will keep an eye out, too. I appreciate that. Please tell others to do the same. If I see any Akuma at the Izakaya, I'll let you... I'll let you know. So we'll catch you at the festival? Sunako, I really wish you would think of the larger picture at hand. Not everything is fun and games right now. Maybe in your world, little Miss Smarty Pants, I think you need a drink more than the rest of us. Sugi looks away and fidgets with her sleeves. I'm not gonna lie, all this talk about death is really killing my vibe. I'm gonna head to Kirozushi and scarf down a bunch of sushi to boost my mood. What happens if we do this? Sushi. You guys do know what sushi is, right? It's seriously the best after sake. I had sushi the other day. I treated myself because I've been dieting well for the last month. Sushi. Ooh, this is a good description, actually. The most delicious food out there, sushi is a bite-sized meal consisting of rice and fish that can be found across the world. A certain sushipreneur sells all sorts of different varieties. Snack on them as just rice and fish, or with soy sauce, ginger, and wasabi. Yeah, of course. What? It's so expensive. We just make onigiri at home or something. No More Heroes 3 shop theme? What? Anyway, don't want to drink on an empty stomach. Do you know what I mean? Sunako turns on her heel to leave, but comes to an abrupt stop. Oh, Daisuke. I forgot to tell you something about the... I missed what the word was. Dang it. I just went out and bought a better one so you guys can have this. Oh, it literally talks about sushi. I forgot. It's funny, too, because we played... Actually, that was one of the few games on this channel we played to completion. I love No More Heroes, man. Those games are so great. She pulls out a fishing rod. Oh, fishing rod. Let's go. We got the fishing rod. She pulls out a fishing rod that was slung across her back. I assume it's been a while since Shu had been fishing, given how he's been lazy. Here, go have some fun fishing in Sunrin or something if you can find a good spot. If you want to fish here in town, I'll be by the boardwalk. I think Shu and the others will make great use of this. Thanks, Sukino. There's Sunako. You better. Oh, and there's some bait to fish with. If you ever need more, you can find me near the festival stage. It's usually quieter over there, and I find it to be one of the better spots to fish for some delish dinner. Sunako... I hit the button by accident, my hand slipped. Sunako hands a green fishing rod and varies bait to Shu. Thanks. Sunako walks away. Hina leans in closer to Shu. Shu, what are you gonna do about Sunako? If she doesn't take this seriously, she could get hurt. Keep an eye on her, okay? If she won't listen to us, you have to look out for her. Okay, I'll try. People don't really seem to care about monsters. It was a bit difficult to get a read on things all night. Everyone's too excited for the Aka Oni and Tengu festival. No one's taking us seriously. Yeah, it's getting a bit frustrating. They could be in actual danger. Shouldn't they at least be curious? Like I said, people can be unobservant here. The Akuma could be more of a problem in the outskirts than in the city. Actually, probably super true. So it's a less immediate threat, or that's what I'm hoping. I could go either way. I've seen people here be so drunk they ignore an open wound. Hina's perspective was helpful, at least. We can keep trying to find out more. Good point, that we should put pressure on people who are celebrating. Right, that's rude. They'll get mad at us, but we should not. We should not do that. I still have that theme in my favorite game themes. Good stuff. We're going to learn about the festival. All right. I need to read this. And we'll look at what Tengu is, too. I know what a Tengu is because it's like a thing in a lot of things, but we'll go over it. It's a festival that culminates in a mock battle between a red Oni and a Tengu. No, it just says Tengu, 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 Tengu. Tengu, 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 Tengu. The Tengu truck rally on Sunday. Sorry. Tengu, the goblin with the long nose. Yes? I mean, it has a long nose. Nagai. Humans are not often described as being long or nagai, but are instead described as tall or takai. A few things that might be described long are noodles, caterpillars, and trains, and noses. Daisuke moves his hands to make his nose seem longer. Momoko laughs and follows suit. Okay, let's Shu get back to his explanation about the festival. You're going to bed? No, it is 9:30. Okay, good night. Right, he always defeats the Oni, and the Oni runs off into town and tosses out candy. He throws flour too, and if you get some of that on you or eat the candy, you'll have good luck all summer. Wow, I can't wait to see it. Why didn't we save? We didn't save. Did we have a chance to save and I missed saving? When the dev of the game tells you to save, you should save. Why are you fighting in the first place? It's based on an old myth. That's right. Takamagahara. Where the heavenly gods live, the rascally Akaoni show up one day. A high place or high plane of heaven and the red demon. Yeah, Aka being red. And Oni being demon. Red demon. Aka Oni. Water's wet, the sky is blue. He started trashing all the storehouses where the gods kept their food. The Tengu came in and fought the Aka Oni, and he fended off the demon. And the gods danced and rejoiced, and everyone clapped. Now people recreate the battle every year as a prayer for good harvest. They did not say anything about clapping. Tengu is so famous in Japan, they got a Mega Man robot master called Tengu Man. I was gonna make a Tenga joke, and I'm gonna refrain. Now people recreate the battle every year as a prayer for good harvest and fortune. That's really cool. We'll definitely stick around to see it. You'll love it, Momochan. In the meantime, we should take advantage of the daylight and explore a bit more. Oh, there's a great sushi place right here. Anyone's getting hungry. Yes, that sounds good, yes. We could also take a look at the Yokyu board, which shouldn't be too far either. Taking quests is a great way to help people out in your free time. We could also check out how my Mokobukiya is doing out here. Stock up on supplies. Are you going to charge me again? You bet. The business doesn't run itself, bro. Got a couple of good options then. And if we need rest, there's a really nice ryokan in town. It honestly might be the best place in Genya Kaiko. It's real classy. Yeah, and it's run by a lady that Toshiro totally has a huge car. Hey. I have no idea what you're talking about. Zyler, serve. Be nice. Sorry. Ha ha ha. Let's go out to the Yokyu board then. I've unlocked records. No, that's not where we're saving. Our house smells like Christmas? What makes it smell Christmassy? What? Did you fart and spray? No way, we played for 10 hours already? What? No. Man, I'm making terrible progress. This game's gonna take us like 150 hours to beat. That's okay. I'm having fun. Well, it's not that 10 hours is some incredibly vast amount of time for an RPG. I don't know. For some reason, it just seems like I haven't really played much. These stats are super cool. We have not defeated any Junshu Yashu. Or Ihan Yashu. We haven't defeated any Yashu? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's been great. Whoa! Wow. Do we have 9 more labyrinths to go? That's wild. And then, on top of that... Wait, what did I just say? Yeah, we have 9 more to go. And then there's 6 optional ones, too? That's awesome. I'm actually like super stoked on that. That's super cool. That was good to hear. Okay, I forget what we were supposed to do. We said to go somewhere and do something with somebody. Wrong bridge. Maybe we're just checking out town. Where was wait, there's a way to do this. Oh no, you can't do that. Sometimes. Nope. The stool? What's the stool hub? Toshiro approaches the table's stools. This looks like a pretty comfy spot to rest. Most of the... In my brain, it was like most of the homies in town. No. Most of the homes in this town seem to have this type of setup. It's pretty nice. Why don't you go ahead and pop a squat, Shu? What? These are terrible responses. Why don't you? But I'm not tired. You don't gotta be tired to enjoy a nice squat. Here, how about I show you? Actually, you probably shouldn't. You don't want the homeowner to come out and see you on their furniture without permission. Fair, actually. Incredibly fair. The Genya Kaiko house? Shu stares at the rooftop. What's up, Shu? Something wrong? Oh, no, I was just pondering what the roofs here in Genya Keiko. Yeah, it looks tightly packed straw. I think I can make out some oak wood beneath it. So it's straw that's been lined by wood to reinforce and maintain its shape. Oh no, Xyler. Oh, Xyler's gonna make me look like a fool. Alright, Xyler, let's go. I'm ready for this. I'm not ready. I'm ready. Xyler's gonna test my gaming knowledge with 3 questions. So it's straw that's been lined by wood to reinforce and maintain the shape of the roof. I can't remember his name. His name is like, gosh, what is his name? Like Tokyo Llama or something like that? Something Llama. Bree got me watching him. But he bought this like really old Japanese house. It's huge. It's like a mansion. It's so beautiful. But it's like a traditional old wooden home. And he spent all these years bringing it back to life, like refurbishing it from the ground up. And he's had to learn all these skills himself. But so much of the house is made of all these different types of wood. And so he's had to do a lot of research on it. What is Mega Man's Japanese name? Well, that's Rockman. I can get that one. And I definitely should. If I couldn't get that one, there'd be something wrong with me because I've been to the Capcom store a bunch in Japan, and everything's like Rockman, Rockman, Rockman. Anyway, the amount of craftsmanship to like not modernize this house is so much woodwork. Like, I mean, it is absolutely amazing, the craftsmanship. Like, these carpenters were as much like artists as they were carpenters. Like, it's just absolutely amazing that was all this work went into these houses. It's beautiful. So straw that's been lined by wood to reinforce maintain its shape on the roof. Not so different from the homes in Himamura that I see. We learned a little bit about old Japanese homes. It's very cool. So like, I thought, I don't know how I missed this. Like, I'm looking for these shops, but I guess I've been I'm not understanding. I must have just zipped by him. I was being too quick. Oh, this has something here. So this is the Yokyu board. Yokyu. There's been one in Himamura for some time, but I never paid it any mind. They popped up in a lot of towns after you retired. It's a new service by citizens for citizens. Oh! Look at this CG. There's a lot of CG in this game, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Things haven't been as good. I think is that what they call these scenes? They're like little CGs. In the visual novel games, that's what they call them. But I guess they're usually referring to other things. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. So they're ragging on the main character for not helping people out with their adventures the last couple of years. And they're saying that this little public board is like, you know, a little request board, like side quest board. Maybe main quest, I don't know. But it feels like a side quest board to me. which I'm all about. I love me some side quests. Maybe we should just move on to the Ryokan already. That should be doable. It'd be nice interacting with the public again, giving people a hand. We can always help out too. It sounds like fun. Oh, let's get some cats out of trees. Rude. Let's see. They can be discovered by checking on Yolkyu boards in town. Help denizens out with their requests to earn special rewards. Gin, Keen, and learn about the lives of the common folk. Yolkyu are optional and do not affect the main storyline. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Some Yolkyu can only be unlocked by completing other Yolkyu. Some Yolkyu are time sensitive and expire if you progress past a certain point in the story. Once expired, you will not be able to accept or complete them. It can affect certain achievements. You're a side questing fool? Okay. So, I'm going to bring up the broader thing here. I'm not a very good gamer. And the reason why is because aliens. No, I'm doing the aliens things with my hands. I don't like achievements. I don't like them. I don't care for them. I don't really even agree with them. You know, each their own. It doesn't affect me what you do or what you don't do in a single player video game. But I think, well, I can understand the appeal behind them to a certain person. I think that appeal is like overstated too much. Like a game and its achievements and getting all of its achievements were like nothing. Was the original target audience in Japan for Digimon? I don't know. I mean, like in the West, it's children. So I'm imagining this is a trick question, and it's really just like it means like in Japan, it was originally intended for, I don't know, late teens or adults. I wouldn't think adults, late teens. But I don't know. I don't actually know that one. Okay, no, new Yolkyu, Ka Swarm. Ooh, Ka Swarm. Okay, so mosquitoes, from Namiyama has appeared. Sign up for it. And Kame's turtle soup. Mom's breakfast. That's awesome. Mystery flowers. And Akuma Patrol. Oh no, that one sounds tough. Monster Hunt, Rocks to Roll. Holy cow, there's so many. Oh my gosh. I guess I could side quest until my face turned blue. Ginger Journey. Getting beefy. Not owning my watch. Ginger Snaps. That was awesome. It was super cool. My real question is how many can we take at a time? Available, but can have yet to be accepted while active, or in progress, not fulfilled or completed, fulfilled or ready to be turned in, completed, already turned in, expired, no longer available, cannot be completed, difficulty and rewards. Ooh, okay, more stars, more problems. Okay, good. But harder, better rewards. You cannot cancel fulfilled ones? Why would I want to do it? Completely filling out the maps while in labyrinths will make many. Yeah, no, that's what I like to do. Nah, like with already R2, for instance. I just wanted to explore and see what happened out in the world outside the main storyline. I mean, like, for me, the thing with like, achievements mean nothing. Like in my opinion, there's like nothing. 12 at a time, and there's 200. Holy cow! Bryce came out swinging on this one. Wow, So I can take 12 at a time, and there's 200 total. That's awesome. This is way cool. The 2-star here. Key to catching a lot of fish using the right baits. Yeah, let's do it. No deadline even. We can do this all we want. I just feel, I mean, and again, there are people that achievements mean so much to them. And I'm not even trying to like take that away from them. Incorrect male children. It was meant to be the male version of Tamagotchi. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were trying to trick me or something there for a second. It was specifically male children. I could see males. Yeah, I'm not even trying to take anything away from achievements or whatever. It's like super cool. People like them, and it's a thing that if people like to do that, that's what they like to do. But people seem to think that they like are this like necessary thing. Like, how could I ever play a game that doesn't have achievements? And to me, I have to ask, like, what the heck are you even playing a game for? Like, to me, it's like it's a little extra. Like, I don't like hate achievements. Like, one pops up, I'm like, oh, neat. But people go online and they're like, oh, I got platinum, like as if like all of a sudden they've proven they're the greatest game player of all time, and it's like, you haven't. I don't know. But I spent so much of my life playing games before there were achievements. And the achievement was beating the game or doing something really super cool in a game. Like, that was just, you just get a good feeling from it, and it's great. You high five your friends and you're like, oh man, like, you know, for instance, in Halo, I remember I had a buddy one time, he threw like a sticky grenade, and it landed on this guy's head like it was a hat, and like he like took this picture of it. It was just something like cool, right, that he like did in a game. Like, there doesn't need to be an achievement for that. It's just an exciting thing in a game that's fun. You can make as many of your own achievements as you want in every game you play. When we were kids, we used to always do that. Like, even with like cheat code devices, they used to have a lot of things that were like, I don't know, make the game where you can't get more hearts or something, and then you play the game with no extra hearts. Or maybe you just don't even have a cheat device. Maybe you just choose that on your own. You just ignore pickups and stuff. Like, just for fun. It's just, I don't know. You don't need like I don't need someone to write me a little certificate that I can hold up and go, look at the internet. but I mean, it's, like I said, if people like it, it's fine. To me, it's just weird. No, that ain't the point for me. It's exciting, sure, but I like the story and the side quests. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of fun stuff. I don't know. I had a friend of mine that I thoroughly enjoy a lot, who's another creator that's much, much, much bigger than me. Either I failed your quest. Out of 3 questions, I got 1 right, and it was the easiest one. I couldn't even fathom a guess on who Akuma, what his name is in Japanese. I have no idea. I've never even seen Japanese Street Fighter. Well, I probably have in the arcade. Yeah, so anyway, my friend was kind of like telling me that, like, you know, games, Golki, I don't know. My buddy was telling me basically that, you know, like, he wishes things were like the olden days where the only value in games is that they're hard. And I'm like, That's not a universal truth. Like, there are people that love games that are hard, and that's always been a thing, and that's super cool. I think it's great that people like to challenge everything. I pronounced it right. I don't know how I pronounced that right. Yeah, but like, and it's valid. You know, it's totally valid. Like, if you play a game and you enjoy the game, then you've played a game fine. Like, it's none of anyone's business anything else about the game. But like, I can't even tell you how many damn games I've played on the easiest mode ever and had just a great time. Experiences, characters, music, you know, the story and character development, and there's you know, I don't know. I don't think there's like a firm answer on like games these days suck because there's easier difficulty options for people. It's like I don't even. That just seems like the craziest thing to me. It's like, why? Like, just don't play on those difficulty levels then. Most people can't pronounce it. I didn't know that I was kind of stumbled through it, but that's cool. That's cool. This is my favorite samurai and his sidekicks. Sidekicks? I'm teasing. Ah, right. Where are you cuties off to? Somewhere fun, I hope? Actually, we saw your request on the Yokyu. It says you're in need of some what's this? Ginger! Shoga. I was saying that weird. Shoga! Ginger. Yes, sir. Ran out of it yesterday. I didn't realize till now. I've never heard of anyone using Shuga as bait before. I'll let you in on a little secret. It's like candy to fish. Candy to fish? Ginger is fish candy? Those little swimmers love this stuff. Why, you don't fish? I could if I wanted to. Have you forgotten why we're here? Sunako needs our help. Sorry. How can we help, Sunako? I don't need much from you. Just 5 pieces of Shuga. Sunreen is full of it. That's where I usually get it. Go dig around a couple of resource spots and you should find some. You got it! Hell yeah, you guys are the best! We'll bring them back as soon as possible. That's awesome. Wait, do we have them already? Dude, you got them? Wait. Are you surprised we told you what? I'm impressed how quickly you found them, considering it's your first time. Nobody tell her. Don't tell her. You should know our skills are better than that. Should I? I don't know you that well. You could be a terrible gatherer for all I know. Me, I'm great at everything. Let me give you a once-over to make sure it's safe to eat. I don't want to kill the fish by poisoning it. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. She holds up her fishing rod. You're starting to scare me. Sunako hands her fishing rod to Toshiro and examines each piece of Shuga. What? Tell what? Tell what? Hmm? Nani? What was I doing? I feel like I've totally lost myself. You already had the items in your inventory. So yeah, no, I guess my excessive gathering out in the field has helped me, benefited me for my future endeavors here. Very cool. I actually love when that happens in games. It's like, you know, every now and then, like, not everything, but it is nice every now and then to have that, just like little quick thing. I think we were supposed to go to Ryokan, and I really want to do this before the night's over. We are going to end the stream here fairly shortly, unfortunately, but let's do this at least. Toshiro sure did get excited all of a sudden. His eyes light up every time we pass by here. Seems like the Ryokan lady might really have him smitten. Crying said. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up because I think it's okay to bring this up because it's super random. But super randomly, not talking about anything else. I gotta tell you, I really love to grind in video games. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I like power fantasy. I love power fantasy. I love it. And I know that most people's like, oh, if you can do that, you broke the game. But like, it is my favorite. To take a party and to hone them into just being just muscly murderers with supreme power. Like, I love it. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things in RPGs is to just powerhouse myself. I'm playing a game right now that grinding like ruins it. Like, as in, it makes the game harder and like worse. And it is messing with my head so bad. It is messing with me so deeply. Like, I like lay in bed at night disturbed at the fact that I can't just make my characters just kings. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but at the same time, I'm just really enticed about it. But man, I can't say I played too many RPGs where you just don't have the ability to like powerhouse your characters, and it's disturbing. Wait, I thought we were going in here. What happened? Toshiro sure did get excited all of a sudden. His eyes light up every time we pass by here. Seems like the Ryokan lady might really have him smitten. That was it? We didn't get to... Oh, okay. We have to, like, go out. Bigger picture. Not Final Fantasy VIII. No. No. Let's save again. No. You'll all find out soon enough. Like I said, I can say no more. I just it's so weird to play something that's so dynamically different in every conceivable way from like how I generally play RPGs and like experience them. It's like almost everything that I kind of always focus on in what I enjoy about a game is completely devoid and is replaced by all this other stuff, and it's wild. Like, it's just I don't know, it's just like really like changing the core of my being to go through this process. Here we are. This place is great, and so is the lady who runs it. Toshiro is a dog. Yeah, he's really not that bad. Look at him. Ah! I love it. Chio is the sweetest, most innocent person I know. Momoko clears her throat pointedly. I'm right here. Sorry, Momoko. She gives you the run for your money in the cuteness category, too. Oh, that's very kind of you, Toshiro. And how do you know about the Ryokan? You haven't stayed here yet, and we've only met twice. Well, Daisuke always mentions how great the service is here when he comes back from traveling. He's really gushed about the onsen, too. Yeah, I mean, the service is really top-notch here, and the onsen is really relaxing. Onsens are so relaxing. Onsen, is there really something like that here? Riley didn't get to go to the onsen because while I became obsessive with them, and Sento's, Bree was initially very, very uncomfortable, and it took her a very long time to actually go to one. I do think that she did find appreciation and understands a little bit about why I'm so fond of them. Really, the big part is just the rejuvenation. Like, I have never experienced, like, I don't know, relaxation like that. That's like lasting. I don't know how to put it. I feel like it took my weary traveler body and like sent me back a couple days. Like it replenished me in a way that I just haven't experienced, and I'm just a sucker for them. I'm sold on it. It's great. It's nice to relax and to feel comfortable. Like, yeah. Boy, I sleep like a baby afterwards too. Oh my word. There he is, yes. We keep it quite I'm being weird talking about it so much. I'm sorry. We keep it quite tidy. It's a very welcoming and soothing environment. I bet you'd love it, Mo. I bet I would too. Can we go? Please, can we go? You can come here later, Momo. We should check out Koro's Sushi first, but it does sound very nice. It seems like we might be traveling a bit in the future. I'm sure we'll stay here soon. Looking forward to spending a couple nights here and experiencing the famous Chio service. How very kind of you to say. Oh no, I think she likes me. Love triangle. Clean sheets, high quality rooms, sounds great. Plus food and great atmosphere, not to mention some of the best company you can find in Genya. Thank you, Toshiro. Well, maybe she likes her too. I don't know. Maybe she's just a bashful lady. All right, we want to look at the Kamidana. What is a Kamidana? Chio sure does keep the shrine looking good. She's so diligent. Since when do you care about such a thing? What do you mean? Shrines are important. Always got to pay your respects to the gods. Yep, it's really important for the shrine to look good. Whatever, we see right through your excuses, Toshiro. Kind of hate these doors. Why is that? No, wait. I bet I can guess. It's because you always break them, right? Not all the time. I can be careful around them. Right, except for that time when you charged straight through the shoji at home, leaving Toshi-sized hole. Well, I was mad, okay? They had the sliding doors at the ryokan that we were at, and I thought it was funny. The staff made it they opened those doors for us more than I opened my own door. It's kind of funny. I think they worry about foreigners manhandling the doors because they can be fragile. I don't know. Some ways that foreigners act really kind of just shocks me because it's so different than I'm always, I don't know. I'm really embarrassed when I don't do something right. You know in the hot springs yet? Onsen! Mist can be seen coming out the onsen. Wonder when we'll be able to head into the ryokan's onsen. I'm gonna rejoice when we get there. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight. It's 10 o'clock my time. We're gonna resume this on Monday. We're going back to normal schedule now. This was a good little test for me to see how I was doing and everything like that. I hope that you guys had a good time, and it was really super good to see so many of you guys come in here. Many of which I haven't seen you guys in a while, so it was super awesome. And thank you, Zyler, for your quizzes and your commentary as always. You're always greatly appreciated, man. But yeah, if you guys like this game, we got links in the description, we got links in the chat, there's demos available. It is great. You should definitely give it a chance at least. It's just a good game overall, but it's also super cool to learn about Japan and learn about language and all sorts of great stuff. I'm really very positive, a lot of positivity for this game. I really do. To the point where I just sound like I'm just being this wild shill, but I genuinely, I really truly do really like this. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great one. I'll try to get on tomorrow. We're gonna play a little bit more Digimon. It's been forever since I played Digimon, so that ought to be fun. Because, oh my word, I don't even know what's going on. But you guys have a great night. I'll play you guys want to see JoJo. You guys always want to see JoJo. If you're watching on Vertical, I am gonna shut Vertical out right now. I don't have a way to play the little goodbye screen. So, sorry, but thank you guys for coming in. Peace. And regular people, the regular people not in short form content. Here's JoJo.
キラークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト